production. Good evening, gentlemen. This is Sir Yeetus, and I'm here to give you an evening episode because Lord Chronic, he is unable to do so at the time being, and we will explain it a bit. But who I have with me is the one and only not Sir Yeetus, Rishi. My bad.
Yes, it is I, Sir Yeetus,
No, you're not.
back again to give you a daily dose of red pills.
God damn it.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on? So I'm sure you guys have heard that under Chronic, he is currently going through a situation when it comes to his health, and he is unable to keep up with his content anymore. So everybody in the chat right now, please put 420 in the chat for our Lord Kush, the Lord himself under Chronic. Put 420 in the chat. Because right now, his main priority is to make sure that he gets himself better. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, type in Under Chronic and watch his most recent video. His health isn't looking too hot right now, and I definitely understand why he needs to walk away. And we are going to respect that decision because I'm sure you guys will want the same thing if you're dealing with a similar issue like what Chronic is dealing with right now. That he's been dealing with for 5 months now. Even I didn't know that stuff was happening. I did not know whatsoever. And he was giving you guys great content, golden content. It was phenomenal content. I didn't know he was going through all that in the process. So we're going to give him that respect. Because he could have easily stepped away from YouTube if he wanted to. But he stayed for us Brutas, for the Warband, and make sure that everything was set in place just in case that he needs to go back and do what he needs to do in the real world. So he's going to get that break, and the rest of the Warband, we're going to pick up the pace. Ain't that right, Rishi?
Yep.
All right, we're going to be looking at the we're going to look at the chat right quick. Let's see what we're looking at. Do. Yeah, look at that. 420. Look at that. All that respect for our Lord Dick Chronic. Yes, very dedicated leader of the Warband. If you guys are confused on what happened, Under Chronic would be able to explain a lot better in his most recent video. Type in Under Chronic and watch his most recent video. He'd be able to explain it a lot more than me. So definitely go over and do what you need to do. Because we all need to see what the hell is happening. So Rishi, you got anything else to say to the chat?
No.
What have you been doing today, Rishi?
Chilling like a villain.
Why do I think that you were going to say that?
Oh, you didn't think I was going to say that?
I did. I was just about to say chilling like a villain. I literally thought about that in my head.
Well, what am I going to say next?
Shroomphobe?
No, you're wrong. Beep boop boop bait.
Close enough.
That's what I said.
Close enough.
It wasn't even close, bro.
It was definitely close.
Wasn't even close, bro.
You speaking in your shroom language. You speaking in your shroom language. All right. I don't know how. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? I had to question what I was drinking for a second. Oh shit. Man, somebody ringing my doorbell. I ain't expecting no company.
Uh-oh.
I'm not opening up that shit.
The feds are here.
Yeah, the feds. The feds.
Jack Murphy called in some favors.
Jack Murphy is here with his wife.
Yeah, she is gonna be like. So anyway, I started blasting.
I'm gonna get my slippy slide whether you like it or not.
You gonna be my slippy slide.
That's so gross. Oh fucking hell. Oh lordy. Okay. So before I begin the topic today, because this topic is going to be pretty interesting, if you want to support my channel or you want to support the Warband in general, please donate to the link that you see that pinned on top of the chat. Or, Rishi,
Yeah.
do you have the link to your
Link to
PayPal?
what? Yeah.
Can you link it?
Sure. If any of you guys want to donate to me, you can. If you don't, that's fine.
All the money will be going towards the production of my channel or anything that the Warband needs. I do not touch a cent.
It's the Hockeys.
All right. So to begin, let's begin the topic, right? Everybody in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you ever have to deal with a man that is so weak and pathetic. Like you can't help but feel sorry for this guy. Like he like, have you ever dealt with a pathetic, sorry excuse for a man? Put a 1 in the chat. Please do, because the fact that I had to deal with these type of people, especially the military, I don't even know how he even got into the army. But so frail, so emotional, so timid, so bitch made. See, what worries me is I see a shit ton of 1s in the chat. I mean, that worries me a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh, he said Tak Dabu. I was that person. Now I'm a hermit, avoid everyone. Hey, as long as you're able to learn from your mistakes. We're going to watch this video right quick. And this video we already watched before, but we need to watch it a few times just so that you guys can get the gist of how weak and how pathetic men are getting these times. That's why the partial quote of weak men create hard times, that is definitely true. That's definitely true. We're going to watch this video right quick. And we're going to watch it a few times. And we watched this before, but we're going to watch it again.
What do we have here? Looks like I have a little visitor.
Oh my god. Bruh.
You may kiss my boots.
Disgusting.
Thank you. Thank you, goddess. I'm on my knees. I love you. I'll do anything for you. Please. Please stay with me. I'm sorry.
I can show you better. I'm begging you.
Bruh.
I'm begging. Please. I can show you better. I know I can, man. I know it. I just know it, man. Just let me, please. I know the past time you done gave me chance after chance. You have. You always give me benefit for the doubt. You always believe in me. Just please, man.
What am I giving you another chance to do?
Just please. Not to hurt you. Not to mistreat you. Not to lie to you. None of that.
Oh, one more time.
Bro.
We gotta play it one more time. Let's go back. All the way back. I mean, all the way back. You gotta play it again. Oh shit.
Here. Looks like I have a
Hey
little-
Rishi, I got another video for you.
All right, send it to me.
Yep, send it right now.
Let me kiss my boots.
These are the men that you're dying for in war. These are the men. Really? These are the men that are taking over society. Are you fucking kidding me?
I can show you better. I'm begging you. I'm begging. Please. I can show you better. I know I can, man. I know it. I just know it, man. Just let me, please. Chance. You have. You always give me benefit of the doubt. You always believe in me. Just please, man.
What am I giving you another chance to do?
Just please.
Look at him. He's crying, bro.
Disgusted. Like what the fact that I don't know what the fuck happened, but I don't give two fucks if I'm in the wrong. I am not gonna be on my motherfucking knees doing this shit. I don't give a fuck. I will own that shit.
Which one do you think is worse out of the three?
The last one for sure.
Yeah, bro. It's like he's like crying, begging, pleading,
But
shit like that.
Not to hurt you, not to mistreat you.
I just need enough chance, please. I'll treat you right, please.
Oh, so gross. Oh, it's the worst. Ew.
Bruh.
All right, we'll finish that one video right quick.
Not to hurt you, not to mistreat you, not to lie to you. None of that.
None of that. Please.
Wow.
What are you doing? Don't you leave me. Ooh.
I swear.
Yo.
All right, hold on.
Jellyman, it's funny but sad. You can't have too much empathy though, because remember, the same dude on his knees will blow your head off for looking at his fat girl. Exactly. These are the same simps that will go out their way to defend his fucking stripper girlfriend that doesn't give a fuck about him in the first place. Because once again, gentlemen, don't ever try to fight over your girl. Fuck all that. Because if she entertains that shit, don't fight for it. Because if you do, one of you will be dead, the other one will be in jail, and she will already be under the sheets of another man.
Break the cycle.
Break the fucking cycle. Don't go all Captain Saberhole for these bitches that are willing to put you in harm's way all the time. Fuck that. And that's another section of what I want to call a man weak, because they're definitely weak. But I gotta introduce the one, the only Manic the Manic Mechanic.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I thought we could, when I saw the Weak Men title, I instantly thought of Jack Murphy.
Well, if you have a link to Jack Murphy, shit, I'll definitely play the fuck out of that.
I mean, I don't want to get your channel taken down for porn.
No, bro.
No, not that. No.
Jack Murphy? No. Don't talk bad about Jack Murphy.
You
He's an
killed
alpha
my
guy.
buzz, bro.
He's a supreme alpha. He was just pimping out his girl, bro. He was in complete control.
So what about the silicone he was shoving up his booty hole?
That's pretty apex stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Rishi, not you. Not you too. I took his liminal order course.
Yeah. Only a Sigma male can get his booty hole eaten out by a woman.
Now, now that I'm gonna go over it, I'm gonna do some stupid shit in public. If you know what I'm talking about.
Oh
Stupid
yeah.
motherfucker. I swear. Fuck.
He marked his territory on the red hen's face.
Yeah, fuck Huck Murphy. I swear
Like
to
a-
God.
yeah,
But man, can you put a link if you have it, like a link to the "You Are Here" episode?
Sure, I'll look for it.
Yeah, because that's a big thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
wasn't
This
he,
is like the
wasn't-
last second bullshit I'm doing. Huh?
yeah, wasn't he supposed to do a press conference today?
Today?
Yeah, I don't know what time though.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Well, is it like where's he doing it?
I have no idea. I just know he's doing something today.
Hold on, let me see.
Hmm.
I almost typed in Cook Murphy.
Hope so.
All right, Jack Murphy. Yeah, I'm not. Hold up. Channel.
Yeah, bro. I'm giving you guys AMSR while we wait.
Where the fuck is this channel?
I'm giving you guys
Yeah.
eating food ASMR while we
Where's
wait
Jack-
for
Where's Jack
Yeetus to
Murphy's?
pull up the clip. But
Are you looking for You Are Here or Jack Murphy's channel?
Jack Murphy channel.
It's Jack
Oh.
Murphy Live.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
need to
let me
search
see
up
if
that, not just Jack Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh,
YouTube
there you go.
censored Jack Murphy in the search
because it
results.
popped up when I just put in Jack Murphy.
Yeah, like did it show like Jack Murphy Stadium from like 10 years ago?
It shows the downfall of Jack Murphy and all that that chat-tubate shit.
There's so many.
Chatterbait.
I was looking it up and like, I wonder who actually have made a video of Jack Murphy. Nick Fuentes has made a video. He's talked about Jack Murphy. He's aware of the Apex cut.
Yeah, like who's not aware of Jack Murphy? Yeah.
I wish Sam Hyde would say something about it.
Are you
That'd
ready,
be funny.
Rishi?
Yeah. Did you send
Going
it?
for video number 2.
Oh,
Manic is looking for the Murphy video.
Go ahead, bro.
But wait, what the fuck?
Are we ready to play it?
What's this?
All right.
Oh, that one right there.
Boring. And it's kind of sad that we're attracted to like the bad boy stereotype, and I feel like that comes into play because I have a strong character, so naturally I just want a strong man. Like I want somebody to be like, bitch, shut up, like you wrong, calm yourself down. It's to the point where, for example, like I've been talking to him for almost a month and we haven't done anything sexually because he's so nice that he's taking his sweet time with it.
Would you give it to him?
And I'm like, bro, just choke me right now and fucking throw me on the bed. Like, you know, and he's like, no, chill. Like, let's take our time because he's that nice. And, you know, sometimes that's why you have to just stick to your lane.
Yep.
Know what you like.
And that's why my pussy
just go
dried up,
for what you
'cause he
like.
was
That's
too
why I
nice.
stay away from those type of men because I know that in the end I'm gonna end up hurting them because I'd be like, all right, this is boring. I'm out.
Just like a woman.
All right. We will play it one more time in a bit. But what do you think about that video, Rishi?
It's typical. I mean, just like women, it's just like ladies want to be treated like shit. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. And like they will say it too, but like you can't treat them too much because then, the Simpson blue will come out. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, all right, whatever.
If the wrong guy were to go up and choke her, then that's when he gets a sexual assault allegation. That it may not be immediately. It could be 10 years. He's being nominated to some powerful position, and she needs to be the victim.
It doesn't even have to be 10 years. It could be 40 years from now.
So
yeah.
Hold on, in the chat. So TFM covered it.
TFM?
It said he didn't give it. He didn't care. Oh, it's kind of stupid. I always hate that. This is just stupid internet drama. Yeah, it's funny, and Jack.
Yeah,
Murphy's
to
like
you because here's the not you,
No.
not you, Rishi, not you. But what I'm saying is, in general, it may be just petty internet drama to the fucking normies that don't give a fuck about the manosphere. But within the manosphere, it's very important to us because once again, I'm gonna remind the chat too. This motherfucker took advantage of young men or men of all backgrounds, took advantage of their fucking wallet to pretend to be something that they're not.
Yep. And now those guys that were in it got doxxed because Jack Murphy was so fucking lazy. He's like, "Oh, I know everything. I'm so smart," and he left a vulnerability in his website, and now everyone in the Luminal Order, their stuff is out there now on the internet. So
Exactly. So the fact that not only he and him and other grifters pretend to be something that they're not, and then do the exact opposite behind closed doors, they couldn't even protect their own clients. Like that's enough that you got to say about these motherfuckers. Because on top of that, that one dude did some shooting that was part of the liminal order.
yeah, he played Fortnite in real life, so he didn't get the epic victory royale though.
So true.
Damn, Rishi. Anyway, if you pay to be a real man, you deserve it like paying for OnlyFans. I agree 1,000,000%. You shouldn't have, in my opinion, you shouldn't have to be obligated to pay for some advice. You shouldn't have to. If you voluntarily donate out of your goodness of your heart, that is completely fucking different because I can't force you or I can't put you in a predicament on where you have to pay me first in order for me to give you advice. If you think that I'm giving you great advice and then you just, hey, you know what? Let me put a little bit of change in Sir Yeetus's PayPal. That is completely fucking different. But this guy, Jack Murphy, he solely took advantage of these young men looking for male guidance. And unfortunately, they paid hundreds or maybe even thousands of dollars to a guy that's shoving shit up his ass. Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
By the way, in the private chat, I do have the video linked if you want to play it.
You do? Oh, shit.
Yes.
Oh, you want to play it?
No, you play it. Your shit's already open.
Oh, okay.
I sent it to you.
No, I already got it.
Oh, all right. Fuck me then.
Get in the private chat, bro.
Here's the biggest thing I want to talk about. Oh, let me take this off. Fuck. All right, go for it.
We've already been told that this show's been hard to get advertisers on.
Yes.
Get out of town.
That is why the super chats mean a lot to us.
They're
and
the
people
advertisers.
supporting us.
Thank you.
Because you guys are the advertisers. That's why we try to get through all of these and read all your
All right, I
comments.
got a few
Even
more.
if you're trapping me. No, I want to read this one first. Because I started it. I'm going to finish what I started. Anamorphosis says, Elijah, and I apologize for this in advance, Jack. Asked
boy.
Murphy about the article he wrote about literally cuckolding his wife. I wish I was drinking True Alpha.
Wow.
Pause.
Wow, you went there with that.
You went there.
Pause, Rishi. So, do you think she knew what that was about personally? Like, after
No.
watching it over and over?
I do not think she knew.
Okay. What about you, Rishi?
No, nobody knew, bro. Only
I'm just making sure, because since she
people-
had a promiscuous past, people are saying
No.
that she probably would have known.
I'm
just because she has a promiscuous past doesn't mean like
yeah.
he knows like Jack Murphy is promiscuous. Like they may be in the same spheres, but like the article beforehand, it was like an open kind of secret. It was just on archives, and only a few people found it and shared it.
But is it what Brittany Venti was talking about? Like, like Sydney should have known or must have known what that was about?
No, I don't think she did.
I'm pretty sure, like, that's what Brittany was trying to say, though. Like, it's her fault as well. Sydney's at fault too. Because
No.
yeah, I know
doesn't
that
disclose that.
Brittany is a grifter, so of course don't take her seriously. But that's what she was trying to say.
Fault as well. It's like, listen, we don't like Sydney Watson very much. We don't have a high opinion, but Like she didn't know she was obligated, answering those super chats, asking the questions, and Jack's the one that freaked out. Okay, a lot of the shits that's happening to him is kind of, I'd say, 80% is his fault. Maybe
what's her-
90.
Brandon Trueblood, she knew. She's 28 years old. How old is she?
What does age have to do with it?
Yeah,
though?
she could be like fucking 50, bro. It's like she didn't know that
I know,
he
but how
was
old
like
is
a
she
little
though?
cut.
Regardless, I don't know her age. 31? Is that her age?
I don't know.
So both you motherfuckers don't know.
Who cares?
I think she's almost 30.
It's
Almost
like,
30.
yeah.
Okay.
She's getting up there, bro. But
No, I can tell in her
that's
face.
like
Yeah.
that's like beside the point, though. Like Jack,
31 years old.
This
I knew
was,
it. 31. Huh?
All this is just like Jack kind of kept this under the rug for a while he's LARPing as an alpha.
And Yum Joy, I do agree. She is a chameleon, but not in this aspect when it comes to being a cook.
Yeah. Like we're only looking at this situation, seeing if she knew about Jack Murphy's cuck article or not. This isn't about the overarching picture about like the rape gangs or the whatever.
Yeah, her face right now, I will believe if I didn't know who she was, I will believe she's in her mid to late 30s, personally.
I mean, 31's like, I feel like that.
Yeah, look at this lineup.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if you
look at this lineup. Hold up, simp, thought, cuck, beta. Look at them arms.
Well, when you put it that way, but I'm just saying,
the gang's all here.
If I met Cindy in person and I didn't know who the fuck she was, I will believe she's in her mid to late 30s. Just based on her face alone. Like, not saying that, like once you're mid to late 30s, you're unattractive. Oh, you're ugly. But she's clearly way past her prime years. But let us continue.
They're gonna form the the Beta Zord.
Are we gonna be
Sip
pausing?
Ranger, power up.
Hey guys, we're gonna be pausing a lot, okay?
Yeah.
Because I ain't trying to get no fucking copyright.
There's no way this is gonna get copyrighted.
Shit, Suzanne, whatever the fucking name is, like to fuck with me.
We just gotta be like fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use.
The fresh and simp.
I have absolutely no comment on
Fair
that
use,
other than
fair
to
use.
say that whatever people's perception is about that, it's 180 degrees wrong, and it has nothing.
That didn't age well.
What they're thinking today.
Are we talking about sex right now?
Do you know what cocoding is?
I totally thought
It's
you were
where
reading...
you get a chicken and you hold it. And you
No,
love it.
I just blanked
And
out
then
for a second.
You make
Pause.
I just blanked out for a
Bro.
second.
Why is he acting so fucking stupid?
I mean, I guess I could say this is just entertainment.
So, did you believe that what's his name, Elijah? Do you think he knew what it meant? Because he acted so that was not coincidence.
That's definitely
Can you
Elijah
rewind that?
knows what it means, but he's trying to be a peacemaker.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you able to rewind it?
Yeah. Like Sydney might know. Like she probably knows what cuckold means. She just don't know about the situation.
No,
love it.
I just blanked
And
out
then
for a
you
second.
make-
Elijah, on the other hand, I just blanked out.
Blanked out for a second.
I support you having chickens.
We
I,
don't-
I like chicken.
I like chickens.
See, that's
I
what I
bet you
knew.
do.
I was like, all right, Sydney does not know what the fuck is going
Yeah,
on.
I bet you like cocks, don't you, Jack?
Oh wait, unless she didn't know what was going on. Did you think she knew? It's okay you like chicken.
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
okay you like cocks.
maybe like because here's the thing, they were already 2 hours plus into the show, so maybe they were just trying to read the super chats, keep the show running, and just end it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, let's continue.
You should have
So,
your own eggs. Great
we don't
society,
kink
shame.
great for a person.
We don't.
You
we
are
don't
here does not kink
like.
shame. I want to bring that out that we do not kink shame. If you're like, if you don't want to have, if you hate women, don't want to have
Oh.
any sex,
So
at
he
all,
knew.
that's your lifestyle. Or if you're a nude model, that's your
He
lifestyle.
said kink shame, bitch ass.
Both at the same time.
Yeah.
Or if you want to sleep with trans Elijah, you know, Ellie Schaefer.
If
Literally,
you want to breed
if you
him,
want to have
that's
sex with
okay.
my ankles,
Yep, beta.
maybe. Kez might allow it.
Brian
What?
Schultz says Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
and
this
happy
is
Christmas."
literally just banter. This is all. That's all this is.
It's
banter.
true. Brett and Dad said, unfortunately, the proliferation of technology leads to authoritarian collectivism. Future looks gay. Merry Christmas, Sid and Jack and Elijah.
Mr. Dick and Bowles says, "Hey Jack."
See, that's what she does. She does this. Like she reads it like that's normal. Like it's not even. She's not even saying, "I'm not gonna skip the name." She just goes,
Pause.
Ball said.
Could you please clear up
Pause.
the cuck article you wrote?
Rewind a little bit. How much dick is this dude gonna suck?
Could you?
I'm not gonna skip the name. She just goes, Mr. Dukenball said.
He is so adamant on pleasing fucking Cuck Murphy. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, he's simping for a man.
You see, Murphy? You see?
I mean-
She always does this. You know,
Like-
she doesn't know what she's talking about.
I guarantee you, Elijah Schaefer is like somewhat fruity, bro. Just by the way he talks and how he acts.
that's because he was raised in California.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Do you think him and Cuck Murphy had a past?
No.
They're lovers.
That's why he acted like a battered wife when he was walking away.
Like,
Cuck Murphy,
yeah,
please come back.
come back.
She didn't mean it.
I want you inside my wife, Elijah. I don't want to be inside your wife, Jack. I want you inside me.
Jesus Christ. Well, all right.
All right.
Let's
Could
continue.
you please clear up the cuck article you wrote?
I am not going to talk about
Again?
this.
Okay.
And basically, you know what? Fuck you for
Me.
bringing this up right here and right now. Why
Me.
are you doing this to me?
I didn't know that. I didn't know what it was.
Well, just use a little bit of fucking common sense.
Sorry, apologies.
Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Elizabeth.
Heartfelt.
Elizabeth.
So, does that scream masculine to you guys?
No.
Like, really? Come on, chat. Come on. I know you know. Are you kidding me? If you were called out about something you did with your past, if you were masculine enough, you will own up to it, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you did something heinous, that's a different story. But if you're a cuck in your private life, it's say, yeah, I was a cuck. I don't do that anymore, or something like shit. But of course,
But he does do that, bro.
Well, what I'm saying is what he did in 2015, supposedly what he did in 2015.
2019.
And 2019.
I guarantee you, he's still doing this stuff today.
But you see the veins popping out of his fucking head, right? So clearly he is getting fumed and going nuts, and he felt all ballsy to go after Cindy Watson. He felt fucking all macho and shit to quote unquote put her in a fucking place, even though she clearly did not know what the fuck was happening. Like the audacity, I guarantee you, if it was a dude in replace of Cindy Watson, it would not have gone that way. It would not have been in that fashion whatsoever. And he knows that Elijah's a bitch, so he ain't gonna do shit. So, like, I don't know, man. What do you two guys think?
McTown Podcast in the chat. Jack Murphy is acting like Sir Yeetus did when I accused him for simping for Dave Chappelle.
Hey, not even close. Not even close.
Yeah. Speaking of Dave Chappelle, there's a recent
let us-
Dave Chappelle story that fits in this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeetus thoughts.
I'm
We'll
gonna
check it
click
out.
on that soon, very soon. What do you two guys think in this particular situation, though? In all seriousness,
I
what do you guys, when it comes to being a weak man? What do you guys think of how Jack Murphy handled the situation?
Dude, you can tell he's scared. Like he was expecting this to come up. And if he was expecting it, then how does he react like that? Dude, like I love how just seeing Elijah Schaefer like look back like a double take while he leaves the screen.
No, Jack, come
He
back.
was trying to say hi or where the fuck he was doing.
Jack, please.
But hey, so in all seriousness, what do you two, based on the topic that I'm talking about today, how did he handle the situation? How much of a weak man he was during this podcast? We all know the aftermath, but this situation right here, he was weak as fuck, wasn't he? He was a weak, fragile little piece of shit.
Emotional, feminine, beta. I mean, yeah. He was. He let his fucking feels get in his way. He couldn't lizard brain. He couldn't be a pragmatist at all. He was literally just a woman being called out.
Yeah, he's he's definitely an emotional fuck. Do you agree, Manic?
Yeah.
Because the audacity of this motherfucker, the audacity to just walk off like he was in the right when he was clearly running out of the fucking room as fast as he could, and his skinny ass jeans and shit. Like, oh shit, they found me out. Oh my god. Like it's pathetic. It is beyond pathetic. Cuck Murphy is the epitome of a weak fucking frail man that pretended to be this alpha motherfucker and took advantage of all these men's wallets. That shit is not forgivable. And that shit does get me heated. It pisses me the fuck off. Because it's not only him, but the other grifters in the manosphere. Fed and Simp, Roma Army, what's her name? Tommy Lauren, that pretended to be a conservative bitch. I forgot her name. Who's the other bitch?
Rennie Venti?
Yeah, definitely her. She just, I don't know.
Oh, Lauren Southern?
Her. Yes. Like, all these motherfuckers grifting. All these motherfuckers taking the, especially Roma Army. Roma Army is the biggest fucking chameleon in the history of chameleons. He is the worst. I mean, she's the worst, but she's pretty much a he. She is the fucking worst. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Roma Army is a piece of shit, and she's clearly taking advantage of these lonely fucking simps. Because I'm gonna make it quick right here, because I'm gonna make a video on this later. How the fuck are you gonna listen to somebody that intentionally divorced her own husband? How are you gonna listen to somebody that chose to be a single mother? How are you gonna listen to somebody that's having multiple mental health issues? How are you gonna listen to somebody that's clearly promoted her OnlyFans to these lonely simps that she's clearly preaching to? Most importantly, how are you gonna listen to a woman preaching about male issues when she clearly doesn't deal with the issues herself? How? Like, that's the power of being a simp, right? Like, the sweet nothings that these fucking chameleons whisper to your ear, all of a sudden she's the greatest thing since sliced bread. You don't see that big ass fucking tattoo in the middle of her goddamn neck? How do you not see that as a fucking red flag?
Yeah, because the message has to be watered down and TikTok friendly. Because if you look a little too tread on TikTok, they'll just take you down. So,
well, even then, it's just like, it makes no. Why won't you listen to an actual fucking man that actually has experience of being a fucking man? Like, why listen to a bitch that's clearly grifting off you guys when it comes to money? But she's clearly regurgitating the same shit that the manosphere has been preaching since 2013. Why? And I'm definitely going to be making a video about that later. Sorry for sidetracking, but the chameleon bullshit, it boils my skin. I get pissed off. I get pissed off because she got tits and ass, tits and a fucking puniti. They're clearly ignoring the clear hypocritical behavior that she's doing. Who's that one bitch that was who's constantly talking in the mirror? The blonde chick. You know what I'm talking about? That she's on TikTok.
It's a very broad category.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, she's the most famous one. She's the one that slides in every fucking TikTok video. And
Is she the lesbian one?
No, she had a boyfriend, but later on she dumped her boyfriend. Hammerhead made a video on her. She's the one that no, not the tall lesbian bitch. No, it's the there's this blonde chick. If I show you the video, you'll know who she is. But she constantly slides into the video. Oh, men are this, men are kings, men are that. You need to be a strong woman and stand beside your man. Not that long later, she fucking dumps her boyfriend. And then she wants to cry about it on TikTok. Why are you listening to these bitches? Why?
Tell you what, guys, you gotta be a strong man, like this guy right here.
Who the fuck is this?
Anyway, Soldier Boy, you should write this in your damn glasses. Douchebag. Asshole. Shit like that, not your name. Anyway, Soldier Boy, you suck. Crank that, soldier bitch.
How much I want to smack the fuck out of him right now.
Are you a Soldier Boy fan?
That's that weak shit, huh?
Are you a Soldier Boy fan?
Soldier Boy fan.
Well,
you got a simp for Soldier
I've been
Boy
alive
now?
a lot longer than you guys, so yeah.
He's got
But on
that
top
simp.
of that, in all fucking seriousness, the weakness, the soy that you hear in that mother. Play his video again. Do you have the video, Rishi?
Yeah, I got the video.
Yeah, play it one more time.
Soldier Boy.
Anyway, Soldier Boy, you should write this in your damn glasses. Douchebag. Asshole. Shit like that, not your name. Anyway, Soldier Boy, you suck. Crank that, soldier bitch.
The story that you hear in that motherfucker's voice.
Your name.
They're just mad because he's calling out Soldier Boy.
I don't
like
give
a gangster.
But Rishi, no, serious. I don't give a fuck about the Soldier Boy shit right now. The soy shit that you hear in his motherfucking voice. The weak shit. These are the motherfuckers that are taking over society right now. Like how the fuck, and yes, I am a contributor to the shit. How the fuck are we gonna let these motherfuckers dictate society? These dudes, right here, huh?
Dude, with friends like them, who needs enemies?
I just see back then, right? These motherfuckers right here, and they don't. I'm talking about back in the thousands of years ago. Okay, I'm talking about the ancient type civilization. These motherfuckers don't last long at all. That's the quickest way to get a spear through the fucking throat. It's the audacity of these motherfuckers. And then I guarantee you, wait, how old is this video?
I don't know. It's an old clip, bro.
Close the window so I can see the
it's
fucking
not
video.
It's not even, I think it was re-uploaded.
Re-uploaded, fuck it. And so it looks like a 2010 video. We'll say 2010. I won't be surprised if this dude is a fucking a girl by now. Or pretend to be a girl.
Damn, bro. All for calling out Soldier Boy.
I don't give a shit about Soldier Boy right now.
Oh, yeah, sure.
These motherfuckers right here is the reason why society is going shit, along with other things.
All right, but
because these are the motherfuckers are willing to pull a bullet in the back of your motherfucking head just because you talk to her fat fucking girlfriend. Seriously. How dare you? How dare you buy a drink for yourself and not my girlfriend? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? She is my queen and you would treat her as such. I don't gotta treat her like shit. Well, now you have to die. Like, what? And then you put a bullet in your fucking head. You won't even see it coming.
Big Town Podcast be like, hey, Yeetus, Simper, and Tino Brown. I'm trying to read that, bro.
I'm not with the sippy shit right now. But
But,
I'm serious. I am dead serious right now.
We gotta check out this story that Manic sent me.
Yes.
What is this shit?
Let me fucking.
What is it?
It's about Dave Chappelle. You should love it.
Yeah.
You should go off.
Apparently, what happened is Patton Oswalt took a picture with Dave Chappelle. It was real friendly, but when people gave him fucking pushback, he was like, "Oh, I'm truly sorry. I never wanted to hurt anyone."
Yeah, I'm confused.
All right. Just read the full statement.
Yeah, I'm reading. I'm sorry, truly sorry that I didn't consider her this, blah, blah, blah.
All right. Yeah.
You just click the pic. Weak man, where the fuck that is. Writes a long, groveling apology in the form of an essay after posing in a photograph with comedian Dave Chappelle. What?
Patton Oswalt is a cuck.
All right, let's look here. He's taking a little picture, acting all friendly, right?
Yeah, because they're both comedians.
I'm sorry. Oh, man.
Wall of text.
Wall of text.
I'm not reading all that.
Nah, not really. But it's a part
So
of the
what
story.
happened?
It's about because the trannies hate Dave Chappelle. So
Oh, that shit when he made a couple of jokes.
Yeah.
It's literally like, how could you take a picture with a known transphobe or stuff like that, and he literally just broke down into tears and wrote a big wall of text saying he's sorry to these people.
Mm-hmm.
Did Dave Chappelle apologize yet?
Of course. Well, why would Dave Chappelle apologize?
I'm just saying. I was just asking that question. That's it. Because of course he's not going to fucking apologize.
Nope.
The fuck, he ain't a bitch. All right, that's cool. Whoever the fuck this fucking thing is, that's a comedian.
Yeah, Patton Oswalt.
Is he even funny?
No,
not really.
He also has eternal Trump derangement syndrome. Like it's really bad.
Oh, the ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, that's fine. That's whatever.
Yeah.
Yes. What'd you say,
dude? He voiced the main character in Minecraft story mode, and that was genuinely the worst part of that game.
Oh no. Yeah, fuck that. I just get regular Minecraft, not that story mode bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, you literally cannot get Minecraft story mode anymore. But that's a story for a different time.
It was that bad, huh?
I wouldn't say it's bad. But I don't know. I only played the first 5 chapters.
All right, it's all good. Rishi, can you start spamming the call-ins?
Sure. Damn, dead podcast? Question mark?
What?
Hold up. May need something else. Let's see here. Let's take that down. Are you still there, Yeetus?
Yeah.
And
anybody that wants to join the call-ins, go ahead and click on the link. I'm going to be spamming the fuck out of the link myself.
All right.
If you want to talk about the topic, go ahead and join. Anybody that's willing to join, you can go ahead and join right now.
Step into the ring.
Anybody that's for or against the topic, I don't care. All right, we got one.
All right. Let's get him in here.
In a bit. I'll be spamming a few more times. All right, we got two. We got three. All right. That's good enough. All right, just random guy. What's going on, man?
Yo, brother, Spuniti.
Who need tea? So none of you motherfuckers gonna say it?
No. Now that you mention it.
Damn. That's some bitches.
Oh, sorry, I had to stop the stream. It was echoing here.
It's fine, but what do you have for the topic today, man, when it comes to weak men? I'm sure you have some story that you want to tell us.
Well, I do kind of. I kind of do, but I mean, I think I was a weak man. Not like a soy boy, but with how things are with modern days, you know.
Yeah.
They grow weak. They make us grow up to be weak, you know.
For sure.
So what was your experience of being a weak man? Like, what happened?
I mean, I didn't really stand out too much at school, and I mean, I was a joker, like a roaster, a bit like, you know.
Yeah.
But when shit hit the fan, I didn't really do anything. I was like just paralyzed, you know.
I see what you're saying. You didn't want to be confrontational.
Yeah, and I didn't knew why. And then after I went to the military, I actually grew some backbone because it was the first place was mostly male.
Yeah, and the military isn't for the weak either.
Yep. I mean, I had a guy in my platoon. He said, "Hey, 04, cause number 4."
Yeah.
He said he thought I wouldn't even make it the first month, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but I wasn't one of the best, but the motherfuckers knew I was tough. Because I was small. There were guys who were like 6 and 5 feet in my squad. There were giants there. And even those guys didn't want to fuck with me. And I was like, wait, like those kind of guys is to pick on me, to confront me, you know. But now they're my bros.
But were you able to stand on your own 2 feet and fend for yourself?
Yep, that helped too, because it's not like they wanted to pick on me, but they knew I fought to be where I was. I improved myself, and they recognized that, you know.
Right.
So, confrontation is not always a bad thing, and I think that's what modern society lacks nowadays.
I see what you're saying, man. I really do. The fact that you're able to stand up for yourself, though, that's the biggest thing. You can be weak. You can be weak. But to stay weak is what's fucked up. You don't stay weak. But do you have anything for us or the chat before I move on to the next caller?
I mean, I was gonna talk about stream lives, but
Well, if you want to, you can do it.
I mean, film lives matter, and you know why?
What did you send me? Successful endeavors, bro. What is this?
You know why?
Financial domination.
What?
Oh
the
yeah,
Findom.
Findom.
Financial domination fetish. 3 million plus members. 1,060 bro.
What the?
Oh God. Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
for saying that, man. Thank you for joining. Definitely come back, but there's a shit ton of people waiting in line.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining. Puniti.
So these people
Boniti.
literally
Peace.
give out, bro. Peace. These people literally give money as a fetish and get nothing in return.
Oh yeah. That's very common on the Twitch e-girls side of things. Okay,
But
that
do they at least get like streams though? Like,
Well, you saw the video I just showed. Like the guy literally giving $1,000 to this bitch, and he's getting stepped on.
I guess, like, but like 1 million people, like 3 million people.
That's the power of Sims, bro. It's unfortunate.
Let's see here.
yeah, that fresh and fit for life. That has to be satire, right?
It has to be.
There's no way it's not taking the piss.
How the fuck do you even get that avatar picture? That's the biggest question. Why you got a whole fucking, I don't know, medieval drawing like somebody like what Picasso would draw? What the fuck? How'd you even get this? Is this part of your package when you apply for their membership? Like what the fuck? What did you buy that $2,000 pickup artist course? The fuck? Fuck out of here. Anyway, the next person that's coming up into the live stream is the one, the only Mega Mercules.
Woo!
What's going on, man?
Puniti, my brudas.
Puniti.
So, when it comes to this topic, right? I'm sure you have a story or an experience when it comes to dealing with a weak, fragile, pathetic excuse for a man. I'm talking about a grown man.
A grown ass whoa man.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I do want to start it off by agreeing with the last caller and agreeing with you, Sir Yeetus. Gentlemen, especially you younger gentlemen that are listening, it is okay to be weak. It is not okay to stay weak. We are all born weak. We are not even able to hold our own heads up. But we strengthen ourselves every day of our lives. The only way that you're going to survive this world unscathed is by continuing that process long after you've become an adult.
I agree 1,000,000%. Keep yourself fit and keep yourself masculine, the masculine frame, the masculine mindset, and actually be able to defend yourself. That doesn't just come in overnight, because I know some 6'3", 6'2" motherfuckers, big dudes. They're I don't know. Fortunately, they're bitches.
They're soft.
Yeah, they're soft, and I'm like, bro, how are you that big and you soft? Like, what the fuck?
Well, I think that's a problem that a lot of big guys have, and I've confirmed this with a lot of my bigger friends. I'm only 5'8". All right, I've got friends that are 6'4", 6'6". All right, and they straight up tell me you could probably beat my ass, because here's the thing: you're small. You've probably been in a lot of fights because people don't see you as intimidating. Do you know how hard it is for me at 6'6" to even get into a fight that somebody else starts with me? They always back down. I've almost never been in a fight. And these are my friends telling me this.
Yeah.
I've almost never been in a fight because I'm too damn big.
Nobody wants to try a guy that's 6'4", 6'6".
I mean, I'm not a big dude, all right. If a 6'6" dude really wants to manhandle me, bro, he could put me through a couple walls before I'd even be able to do anything.
But if they don't know how to fight, they can.
All you got to do is drop down to your knees, punch them in the side of the knee. They're done.
Yeah, they only can rely on their strength if they don't know how to fight.
But
because I've been in fights, I'm 5'8" myself. I've been in a good amount of fights myself, and I have dealt with big dudes. They literally don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they only have their strength to rely on. Because
they're just lean on you.
Yeah, like whether people like it or not, strength always is a big factor when it comes to a fight.
Mm-hmm. Next to strength, it's endurance. If you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Yeah, and big boys, they do get tired easily.
Mm-hmm. Just dance around them. Let them wear themselves out.
Oh, man. And it's just like, bro, like, why the fuck are you so soft, bro? Like, why are you
They're soft because
talk to you this certain way, or you let these females push you around?
They're soft because society made them that way. They wanted them that way because strong, independent, free-thinking, free men are not easily controlled. Weak, soy-filled, people who can't even take control of their own life, let alone their own bowel movement schedule. You're really going to sit there, you're really going to let there and sit some fat feminist with pink hair and wide frame glasses tell you when you can and cannot get up and use the restroom?
Like, how hard is it for you to say no? What the fuck is she going to do? You, especially being that big size, what the fuck is she going to do? Like, she
even if you're small. Even if you're small,
yeah,
bro. You are quicker than she is.
Yeah, even when you're small, but I was just talking about just the big dudes, you know, even as small, like literally an average man, which I believe I'm an average man, you know, just a little bit more stronger. But like, what the fuck is she gonna? What she's gonna force you to do? No. Most women cannot force an average man to do something unless it's some manipulative situation. When it comes to physical, she can't do shit.
Absolutely.
But she only
even
has
if two times
police.
your size.
Yeah. She only has police and the government on her side. That's the only reason why men comply these days. But
that's where they derive their power from.
Right. Hypothetically, it's like, what if men just start not to give a fuck anymore?
The problem is that we've got too many simps out there.
We do.
They have an army of simps behind them. Not just the simps in blue. Just the general population has their back through and through.
Because you saw the video, I think it was an Indian show, where the lady, like, she was freaking out on this dude. It was a game show. And she was freaking out on this guy, and she smacked him, and he smacked her back.
Oh, yeah.
You saw that video?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then everybody from, like, all angles started going after the guy. But I'm like, she put her hands on him first. Like, I guess as
Equal
a man,
rights
you
and
can
less.
protect yourself.
Equal rights and less.
Yeah, as a man, you can't protect yourself, I guess. Like, you gotta let
not
this
even
bitch
not
beat
even
the
from
fuck
other
out of
men,
you.
apparently. Because if
Yeah,
you defend yourself from other men, they'll put you on trial.
Man, shit. And see, which is fucked up because when it comes to other men, we have that underlying understanding that if there's any conflict, there could be a good chance that there will be serious injury or death involved.
You say the wrong thing to a man, you're bound to get checked in the jaw.
Right. And that shit hurts. I got checked in the jaw before. I'm not going to say that I didn't. I got checked in the fucking jaw.
I've been in too many fights to not have been checked in the jaw.
That shit sucks. I'm like, fuck. That dude can hit hard. But other dudes I mess with, they're weak as shit. They can't hit to save their lives. But yeah, when I do actually get hit, yeah, it's not a good feeling. And men, understand that. So
it's jarring.
Yeah, like for example, a man. So how do I explain it? A man, he's able to tell a child or a woman like get the fuck out right now, like literally, and they have to be aggressive because they can't put their hands on them per se. So they're like, hey, like get the fuck out or go to your room or whatever it is. But when it comes to talking to another grown man, there's a different approach where we tell them like, hey, you know, this isn't working out. Yeah, you're gonna have to go, man. A lot calmer response. Because with two grown men going at it, that may not end well for both parties.
It's not going to end well for either one.
Right.
Period. That's just a guarantee right off the bat. But anyways, are we ready for my second topic?
Yes.
All right.
All right, let's get into some cocktails. Woo!
Oh shit.
So, I had a friend. Had a friend. And I thought he was on a level with everything. He's former military. He's got a family.
Okay.
Didn't really know much about his family.
Right.
Seen pictures of his woman. Yeah, kind of typical. I mean,
Oh, she wasn't.
she's a whale.
Well, yeah, I see why you say typical because in the military,
It's kind of typical, especially here in America.
yeah,
You're hard pressed to find a fit woman.
yeah, military wives chat. They're pretty much the norm for military wives are laying whales.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well,
Like,
the thing is, I'm, talking with this guy, playing games with him. Again, I really didn't know about his family situation.
Oh, just having a good time.
It turns out, and I only find this out after the last 2 years of beer bug being everywhere,
Right.
and telling everybody online, and like I literally went on an 8-month rampage of telling everybody that I ran across that was pro-authoritarianism that they're just a bunch of status cucks. You are no better than a literal cuck who would let somebody come into their home to fuck their wife. You would let the government come into your home and fuck your life.
And did you
And
let him know?
He was all over me everywhere that I went on the internet, following me, trying to. No, bro, you keep using that word cuck a lot. It seems like you've got a lot of experience.
So he was that mad because you were telling the truth?
So I look a little bit more into his personal life. It turns out the kid that he's raising ain't even his kid.
Oh fuck!
A literal.
You got cooked.
A literal cuck trying to tell me that I have experience in cucking.
But
it'd be a lie if I said that I didn't have experience in cucking because I made someone a cuck.
But hey, Mayor, so you didn't put this online, right? You talked to him in person about this?
I was talking to him in person about things, and then just...
He got offended.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
He got super offended. And after a while, I literally had to drop him as even an associate, an acquaintance, even.
Shit, I'll keep it real even with my own soldiers, bro. Why are you fucking with a single mother? Like, how stupid are you? Like, how fucking retarded can you be?
Well, yeah, she went out and had Tyrone's kid.
Oh,
and then now he's over there raising a kid that, I mean, that's got to be pretty awkward for even the kid too. Both mommy and daddy are white.
Yeah, the kid is gonna realize, like, hey, I look a little bit different.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong.
One of these things is black.
Oh, whoa,
damn,
Tyrone Jr. It's a Cuckle Simulator reference.
What's his
Tyrone,
name?
my child.
You ain't my dad.
Hey, Jody strikes again.
Jody strikes again.
Jody's
But-
always on the lookout. He's lurking.
And then come to find out, after all this is said and done, and again, I was saying, I was looking at this guy like he was on the level. He was, previously in the military. Like he's probably got maybe a bit of a head on his shoulders. No, bro, dude was in the military for 3 months before he was discharged.
Damn.
Air Force. Discharged from the Air Force.
How the fuck you get discharged from the Air Force?
From the Chair Force.
Bro. How did they?
I didn't even want to know. I didn't even want to know how or why. I was just like, okay, if he couldn't hack it in the Chair Force and he got ejected 3 months into his training, and then he comes home and wipes up a fat white woman who's already got a kid with Tyrone. No, I'm no respect. I've got no respect for him.
It's very difficult to get discharged from the Air Force because they spend a shit ton of money on you.
Well, yeah, it's an investment for them. They don't like letting their investments go.
God damn, he has been fucking up for years. I see.
Yep, and that's again. As soon as I figured all of this out, I lost all respect for the man. I don't associate with him. I don't talk to him online. When he goes on PS4 network and joins the party chat with everybody, I leave. Done.
Bro, so Mayor, if he was able to own up to his decisions, his mistakes, would it have been different? Like, yeah, I did marry a single mother. I am taking care of Tyrone's kid. I fucked up. Like what happened?
I really don't know because this guy's got TDS super bad too.
Oh,
of
okay.
course.
So at this point, with everything over the last 2.5 years that I found out and interacted with the man, no, absolutely not. He lost all respect. It's not coming back. Once you lose it, it's gone.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you whatsoever because, once again, as a man to man, it's one thing if you're able to own up to everything that you're fucking doing, okay? Like, I won't completely clown the fuck out of you. But the fact that you got offended and went online and try to make you look like the bad guy, even though he's clearly being the cuck, yeah, he lost all respect and more at that point.
A literal cuck. Not even like a willing cuck like Jack Murphy.
Not a willing. Oh shit! But before I go on to the next callers, do you have anything for us or the Warband?
One last thing. I do want to apologize for being a little absent over this last week. Things have been pretty wild, pretty interesting. Again, I'm having problems with my video editing software. I'm not able to get any of my maintenance videos up for you, Brutus. But as soon as I get that resolved, I'll definitely be on that.
Hey, what happened New Year's Eve? Hey, I had to deal. Wait, were you? No, you weren't there. I had to deal with a shit ton, and Rishi. Rishi was there too. There was a good amount of shit going on during New Year's Eve and day, like real life and other places as well.
Yeah, everything at the end of the last year was. Everything at the end of last year was. I mean, it was just par for the course for 2021. Honestly,
it was pretty chaotic on my end. Very chaotic.
I did what I could to just isolate myself away from everybody on New Year's Eve. I wasn't trying to deal with anybody's bullshit. But even still, it seeps through the cracks in the windows, underneath the door. It's just there's really no avoiding today's bullshit.
True, but all I wanted was a bone-in ribeye. That's all I wanted. I couldn't even get that shit. Like fuck.
Oh yeah. No, I had a few things food-wise that just fell through on New Year's. I was pretty much hungry all goddamn day because ain't nobody want to do shit right.
Wait, are you talking about like cooking or something, or?
Well, see, I mean, I wasn't trying to fucking cook on New Year's Eve, but I ended up having to anyways. I was trying to make some cuckaroony do it for me.
Somebody cook some trash food.
Nah, I mean, I ordered from decent restaurants, but I was just trying to get some cuck to deliver it to me. Couldn't even fucking get that shit right.
Oh,
You got one job, bro. One job. Drive from A to fucking B, and you can't even do that.
Couldn't even find your address, huh? Damn. Those type of drivers where, they drive around the block like 200 times before they find your house.
I mean, in the end, it ended up costing the company that he works for a shitload of money. Because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I fucking Karen'd it up.
Oh, hell
motherfucker,
yeah.
I was hungry as shit. I'm 140 pounds. When I get hungry, I need to eat.
Oh, yeah, and you're active too?
Mm.
Yeah,
I need
that's
to
even
eat when I
worse.
need to eat. And if you delay my food,
I get hangry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm hangry.
I'm that same way. And somebody, like, if I don't eat food that day and somebody's like in my way of eating food, I get pissed the fuck off. Like I get mad. Like,
I'm thirsty and hungry, so get out my way.
but Mayor Mercules, I want you to focus on this. Like, I'm gonna Spartan kick you in the fucking face. Like, get the fuck out of my way. But
I need some fucking chicken in me before I deal with any more of this shit.
But Mayor Mercules, I'm your 7-year-old cousin. You want to hang out with me? No. Get away.
No. Don't you got a Lego set to build you just got for Christmas? Get the fuck out of my face.
I didn't spend all that money for no reason. Go build the shit. You got 2 hours.
I'm timing you, and if you're not done, I'm coming in with a baseball bat to wreck what you've done. Oh.
I'm sorry. It sounds a lot like me. I would definitely be that dude.
Especially if I'm already hungry, bro. Like, Jesus.
Hell yeah, man. It's like, luckily, I rarely have those days, but when I do, I don't try to be pissed off, but it's just like when I'm hungry, I can't.
I really do just try to avoid people when I'm in that mood, but
in my profession, in the military, man, they find me, and then I just get instantly angry. Like, what? How would you even find me? First off,
we're tracking the RFID chip that we put in your wallet last night, bitch.
You bastard. But thank you for joining, man. And do you want to share your channel before we go to the next one?
If anybody wants to go and check out some dope music, a little bit of gameplay here and there, go and check out Mayor Mercules right here on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter as well, Mike Oxstrong. But I'm out of here, boys.
All right.
Howdy.
No saying?
Hey,
nothing?
we didn't talk about the end of the night.
Okay.
What? Wait.
I think there's someone else talking.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't want to get too get into his business.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Very bad. Very bad. I'm sorry. I just like oh shit. More drama today.
I just saw the private chat by Successful Endeavors. And why specifically me look up Findom?
Yeah, I don't know why it's just you. That is so weird.
Yeah, but
may I?
Before we do it, may I shill something? Shill the merch.
All right, go for it.
Yeah. So let me get back to your stream, but we have some very limited time for the 30% off sale for your Warband merch. So, we have the classic Manic the Mechanic, we have Green Lives Matter, we have Shroom Lives Matter, and we have Year of the Chud. All right, buy your merch now while it is still only $14. Let's go.
Where's my merch?
I mean, You're under green. I'm like, do you want me to make you merch?
If you want, yeah.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
want the money. You just.
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah,
because like I didn't want to like poach your market share or whatever.
Oh,
I don't see
but
myself making
you
any.
poached my phrase, huh? No, that's see what it is.
I don't see myself making merch at all.
Okay,
So if
okay,
you,
then I'll yank your shit too.
you got I yankers. What do you mean two? Who else's shit you just use?
I
feel
mean,
like-
Green Lives Matter doesn't even apply to me either. So
I haven't seen. Can you send me a picture of the design for Green Lives Matter? I haven't seen that one. I like the Shroom Lives Matter. Not even for like the obvious. It's just like the simple design. It goes good with the black shirt.
Oh, like literally, it was literally just I ripped off the Black Lives Matter thing. I just recreated it with
what?
So you're gonna buy it?
Nah, I don't want to.
So
if it was,
I buy it? Would you buy it?
I want a hoodie.
I mean, it's hoodies. There's hoodies too.
Oh, maybe I'll buy it. I don't know. I'll check it out.
I'll buy it. Why not? Like Warband merch, right? We're gonna add these next two callers because we're gonna speed it up. Real Talk and Island Hermit, what's going on?
What's up,
going
guys?
on, Brutus?
I got a quick story for you guys before I head out to the gym.
All right, what's up?
So, I got two friends at the gym that are bodybuilders. They're the definition of Chad and Tyrone, and they're the biggest blue pill simps you've ever met.
Okay.
How so?
Like, all right, so one of them's white, one of them's black. My black friend knocked up a 37-year-old single mom at the gym.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's built like a fucking Greek god, and he settled for a 37-year-old single mom. I tried to drop red pills, like, bro, don't do it. Like, this girl tried to get with me because, like, you know, she was going to the gym too, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't fuck with single moms. You're over 30. That's too old for me.
Hold on. Besides her age, how would you rate her? Besides her age,
for her age, she was pretty good looking because she hit the gym every day. So for her age, she wasn't bad because she hit the gym every day. She was a gym thought.
So even though she was known to be 37, this motherfucker,
yeah. He fucking was all about it. He was like fucking showing her 12-year-old kid around the gym playing dad and stuff.
Whoa. Fuck.
Yeah. And this all right, get this. This is a dude that benches close to 400 pounds. Like I said, they're bodybuilders. So I like talk to these, they go to the gym the same time as me. So we like talk lifting. And these are dudes that like bench close to 400 pounds, and they're the biggest blue pill simps out there.
Got a 37-year-old pregnant?
Yeah. She works.
She was roaming around in the gym with a 12-year-old son.
Yeah. And before him, she was trying to get with me. She was like flirting with me. And like she works at the bank I go to, so she also sees me at the bank and the gym. So I kind of like knew her just because of that. And I would, you know, obviously I'd be friendly, but when the flirting came, I was just like, nah, I'm good. And then my friend Tyrone was all about, he's like, fuck yeah, I'll put my dick in that. And now she's pregnant. And I'm like, you fucking retard.
Oh my fucking man. Well, what does he say about the situation? Like, did he explain to you?
He just that she looks good, pretty much is it.
It was the black guy that got her pregnant.
Yeah, it was the black guy. Dude, all my black friends are the biggest simps, and like when I try to spit red pills to them, they don't want to hear it at all.
All right, this is another topic. You know what? Thank you for giving me the topic for tomorrow, because this is actually epidemic or pandemic, whatever you want to say it. this is a big fucking issue within the black community. Like what the comment says in the chat, we are the black men, most black men, not all, but most black men are the cleanup crew of all the other races. It is pissing me off. Have fucking standards, you stupid fucks. Oh
Yeah,
my
like
God.
I stopped. We'll call him Tyrone. I stopped talking to Tyrone because every time I see him in the gym, he's got this fucking 12-year-old and he's playing dad, and I'm just like, oh, dude. And he's got a successful business. He's doing very well for himself, but he fucked himself by getting this bitch pregnant. And it's like, yeah, you know, you could have used her for practice. She's decent looking for her age because she's a gym thought, but still, like, you don't fucking get her pregnant.
So, real talk, what do you think about that?
It's sad. I mean, these men, they don't have masculine figures in their childhood to show them like self-respect, like how a man should self-respect himself. And at the end of the day, they grow up with society telling them, oh yeah, go ahead, hit the gym, but women should have the right to vote. And this dude gets a lot of masculinity conflated, especially when you got the fresh and fit, emotional bitch sisters that are trying to teach you how to be a man. So like, it's very tough for men coming from single mother homes. So yeah, it's basically it's despicable when a dude who has strong physical genetics but mentally has bad genetics. It's a crime for him to recreate with a succubus.
And I assume that he was raised by a single mother.
Yeah. And then let me tell you about the other friend really fast, and then I'll head out to the gym.
All right.
So these guys are both friends with each other, and like, you know, I'm cool with them too because, you know, we're all lifting dudes and we got similar interests when it comes to bodybuilding and powerlifting. And so anyways, my white friend looks like fucking Chris Hemsworth. Anytime he's at the gym, he's the biggest dude at the gym. I was doing deadlifts with him like a month ago, and that fucker was almost hitting like 700 pounds. And he just like is got this mentality where he's like, oh, I have to find a girl. And I'm like trying to drop red pills. And he's like, you can't live life all by yourself forever, man. And like, I'm trying to like put him on game, and he just doesn't want to hear it. And he's already got a kid from a girl he can barely see and is paying like, I think, $800 a month for child support. And he's just looking to get into that situation again.
I don't know why, man. I don't know why these men really believe that second time's the charm.
Yeah, and the fucked up thing is these aren't average dudes. These are like extremely jacked power lift, like a bodybuilder guys. Like
they're the top 10%.
Yeah, like when it comes to looks, for sure. Like, all right, I'm a big dude that lifts. Especially my white friend, we'll call him Chad. Dude, he could rip my head off. He is fucking one of the strongest dudes I've ever seen. Like, I put up 315 on the incline. I've seen him do like fucking almost 400 pounds. Like, these are some big boys.
400 pounds on the incline?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what on the flat. On the flat, I seen them do almost 400. And
so incline must be at least 350 or 375.
Yeah, I put up 315 on the incline. I don't do it that often because it's like my max, and I don't want to hurt myself. But
I can only do 245 on the incline. I can't do that much weight.
But I just don't get, like, you guys are like peak. You guys could literally get any bitch in here, and fucking Tyrone settled for 37-year-old single mom, and then Chad's looking for a girl to get divorce raped from again.
They don't learn. See, when it comes to Sims and modern women, both of them, I put both in the same category. Sims and modern women do not learn until it's too late. They do not learn until it's too fucking late. And I will be talking about that in a video tonight, actually. I'll be making a video tonight. Because the audacity of these motherfuckers to bitch and moan towards you, but they ignored 200 red flags in the process.
Yep. And I've dropped red pills on both of these guys, and neither one of them wanted to hear it. And
Man.
yeah, too far gone.
Too far gone, and it's unfortunate, especially when these guys, like you said, they have the Chad and Tyrone genetics. They can get any bitch that they want, but because of the single mothers, they honestly think that, I don't care if she had 3 kids by 2 different baby daddies, she's still a queen.
And my one friend, Chad, the white guy, I feel bad for him because you can tell he's a legit good dad. He's always telling me how he's fighting for time to see his daughter and stuff. And his baby mama is a complete cunt and never lets him see him, and he's paying so much money for child support. And I'm like, bro, the way you're going, this is gonna happen to you again.
That's fucked up, bro. But before I go on to the next caller, man, that was a good conversation.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one because I forgot. There are some Chad and Tyrones who are still Sims, chat. There are still Chad and Tyrones. There are still blue pill fucking soy boy cucks.
There's a term for it. It's called the blue pill alpha. So they have the genetics and everything of your alpha male guys, but they still have that blue pill mentality because they are raised by single moms and because of society. So,
and do you know how quick women are willing to take advantage of these type of guys? The blue pill alphas, it's a nanosecond. They'll take advantage of a guy like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeetus, can you share my screen?
I will.
It's Jack Fauci.
They did the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance.
Oh shit, man! But hey, man, if you have anything else to say to the chat right now, like your channel or
yeah, I wasn't even gonna call in, but I had to tell you guys about these dudes, and it fit the topic of the video. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna call in real fast. And yeah, if you guys in the chat want to sub to my channel, Island Hermit RP3, I'm actually in YouTube jail right now because Susan gave me a second strike.
Of course.
So,
what? You can't catch a break.
Yeah, it was on a video called The Hog Wars, and it was a bunch of fat chicks with pig. Yeah, it was a bunch of fat chicks, and they had pig noises in the back, and they gave me a strike for it. So,
Hog Wars, that's okay. I'm pretty sure Suzanne had a chuckle before she got angry.
Yeah, the funny thing is, it was 20 fat bitches all on top of each other, and it was just pig noises, dude. It was fucking hilarious.
Whoa!
Damn.
What the fuck? Who was that?
I had to do a pig squeal for the boys.
Oh shit! Almost gave me a heart attack. Island Hermit, thank you for joining, man. And definitely join back tomorrow because there will be another live stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off, guys. I'm hitting the gym right now, so I got to do bench and overhead press and some weighted chin ups. So
is it chest and tries? What are you doing?
I'm doing a upper lower split. So today I'm doing incline bench, overhead press, and then I'm doing weighted chin ups. And then I have it all written down. So those are the top 3 most important exercises, and then I think the rest are just isolation movements. But
you got pre-workout?
Yeah, I just smashed some pre-workout. Lit pre-workout is the shit.
I have it. I have the gummy worm flavor.
Yeah, dude, that is fucking awesome. Gummy worm, and they got the Beyond Dew, which is like Mountain Dew. Those are both really good.
That one's great as well. And sometimes I don't even use fucking water. I take it to the head, concentrated.
Oh, I'll take a shot glass with like the littlest amount of water and then mix the fucking pre-workout and just slam it all at once, and then I'm ready to go.
Well, it doesn't hurt my face like C4. C4's hurt. That shit hurts the fuck out of my face. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what ingredient is in C4, but my face is on fire when I take that shit.
C4 doesn't hit me hard. Like, I take C4 and it just feels like I didn't take anything at all. So that's
So you
why
don't
like
feel
I
it
like
in your
it.
face?
No.
Shit,
I'm like a
crackhead
crackhead when it comes to pre-workout, dude. On the label, it says that you should like take it for 8 weeks and then take like a couple weeks off. I've never done that, so
No, I've never taken a break.
my heart's probably gonna explode.
The only supplement I take a break from is creatine. Creatine is the only thing I take a break after 2.5 months around there. That I just take it because it's pretty much you're absorbing all that water into your muscle and stuff. And then once I'm off the creatine, yeah, I'll lose strength, but I'll be better than when I was before I took the creatine. You get what I'm saying?
I've never taken time off creatine either.
No, I took time off creatine. Like after
I
2.5
probably
months.
should, but yeah, I do notice like if you stop taking it, you'll lose like a couple reps,
Right.
and then you feel like a little bit weaker. But it's not like your body kind of bounces back after a while.
I definitely agree, my bro. Bro, if I had time again, like actual time to hit the gym for at least 2 hours every day, I would definitely go back to that. Because in the military, your job is pretty much to stay fit and be ready to kill. They give you plenty of time to go work out. And of course, on top of that, you have to work out every morning. So I was so lean and muscular when I was in the bro. I felt so amazing until I drink alcohol in the morning. But that's
You can always get back in the gym and push yourself, dude. Become the best. Like Elliot Hall says, become the best version of yourself.
Yeah, I'm in the gym still. Elliot Hulse, though, bro, I've been watching him since I was in fucking high school.
Yeah, I've been watching him since 14.
I've been watching him since 2011.
Elliot Hulse is a great dude to listen. Like everybody should listen to Elliot Hulse, especially like he talks about fitness. He talks about just like everyday life advice. Like,
But
he's
they don't
definitely
like him,
somebody
though.
you should look up to.
They don't like him in 2022 or in 2021 because he agrees with the manosphere. He agrees with the red pill.
Yep, he's pro MGTOW. He said that he made a couple videos where he was pro MGTOW, and a lot of people got pissed off about it.
Oh, bro, so many. You see TikTok? Bro, they got so mad. Yo. Oh, he's like, yeah, I agree. Like, a man is supposed to have authority, and the woman is supposed to submit to that authority if she chooses to do so. You can't force her to submit to you, but if she doesn't, what's the problem?
One thing I thought was really funny was he said that MGTOW didn't go far enough. So I'm like, all right. He wants us to go far.
Law.
I agree 1,000,000%. We did not go far enough. And if we do go far enough, I think that might spark a conflict, not gonna lie.
If we went as far as he thinks we should go, we'd probably end up in jail or something.
Jail, or it'll be
You'd be a prisoner of war.
Yeah, literally like war. Like but hey, Island Hermit, thank you for joining, man. Great talking to you.
Yep.
Go
Take
ahead
care
and
to
get those
everybody.
games.
See you
Bye,
guys.
everybody. Puniti.
Get that pump.
Puniti.
All right,
All right,
well,
real talk. You're next.
What's happening, Buddhas?
Do you have anything for the topic today when it comes to weak, effeminate, fragile, fucking soy boys that we have in society today?
Yeah, I mean, there's a spectrum of it, of course. You can go from like the admitted male feminist perspective with the colored hair and all the crazy retarded shit, and then the Chad Tyrones. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the men that just make you like sick to your stomach, like of how fucking weak and frail they are.
Well, that's my thing. Is there's a spectrum of it, and you can see it from a dude who has good genetics, wifing up the single mother and getting her impregnated, and then you can look at it as the dude who's like completely effeminate and he's just like all his masculinity's out the door. It's like they all make me sick, kind of equally, because they don't see the big picture that like they've been programmed that way, and that's the thing that I think. Mayor and just some random guy touched on is like the programming of our society and everyone being pretty much raised to be beta and whatnot. That's like the cancer that there's like pretty much no more wars or physical conflict anymore. It's at your discretion if you want to work out and be healthy in the gym. So it's like pretty much the war in our generation has been for the mind, and the mind of the man has kind of gotten beat down just as much as the mind of the female has. So at the end of the day, we need to realize that these guys' minds are weak first, and then their actions are weak second. So yeah, it you see it everywhere. You see a guy, for instance, mate guarding his female at the grocery store, a girl with a nice little shape on her, who's wearing something that like she's trying to show it off in front of her guy. I don't know if she's trying to validate him or if she's looking for validation, but you'll just see the dude try to stand in front of her so you can't see her butt. And it's like, wait a second, man. She's trying to show it off, and either you're going to be proud or you're going to cuck one of the two.
Nah, she ain't leaving the fucking house wearing some skinky shit. Fuck all that.
Yeah, that's the weakness that I see in those dudes.
You can't leave if you want, but you ain't coming back. Like, you'll have your stuff outside the door.
Exactly. Like, even if it's the sexiest thing in the world, if she's not dressed modestly around me, I know she's not respecting herself, and she's like reflecting me in a bad light.
That body's full. If you're in a relationship, whatever you show, what's revealing or whatever, is supposed to be for me. Fuck all of that. Like, what's the point of you going out there and wearing some skimpy shit? Like, we ain't fucking stupid. Ooh, it's real confident. No. You're trying to get that fucking male attention.
For sure. And every time you see a dude holding his girl's hand in public, I mean, he's a weak dude. Like, I'm gonna throw it out there. Like, public displays of affection, the shit's pretty weak because it's like it's typically it depends in the setting. Like, if you're like looking over a rock face, or you're in some piece of nature and it's very romantic, hey, that's one thing. But if it's literally walking around a store where there's a ton of people and you're trying to be seen, and it's because you see some dude, and I've seen this, the mate guarding where they won't, it's not the standing in front to hide the shape. It's there's a dude who's more dominant, more masculine, more quote unquote alpha than me. I'm going to grab my girl's hand because I have to protect her because he might steal her. Like, I've seen this shit happen to me so fucking frequently. And I'm like, man, like, you motherfuckers are weak. It's like
even when you're not trying to get at his girl.
And that's the crazy thing is you'll actually see incels with better stature and body language than these fuck boys who want to be a purported alpha who are mate guarding their girl. So like, I don't know, to be honest with you. I think I dislike the spectrum of dudes who are Chad Tyrones who are weak as fuck. Like, they have strong work ethic in the gym, but they don't have strong work ethic to understand what they're dealing with. And it is like I said it.
Like what Island Herman says, a blue-pilled alpha.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean, we're dealing with all sorts of shapes and sizes when we're talking about these weak men, and it all kind of stems from either a single mother or a domineering mother and like a father that was like there, but he wasn't. He wasn't like laying the law down and being like more disciplined and more conscious of where the kids are going, in the sense of like, is this dude going to be able to fend for himself if the shit hits the fan? Like, if your father didn't teach you certain things, then you're going to be one of these weak, spineless men that don't know what to do when they're challenged.
Yeah,
and that's how I think. Yeah, for sure. It's a real broad subject, but like, I think the dudes.
Here's another question though.
Yep.
Do you have a personal story of dealing with these type of men?
I mean, shit. To be honest with you, I'm Greek. You'll see a lot of like dudes who like have a lot of potential. They're not ugly dudes, no homo. They're fucking like, you know, they're smart. They can go to law school. They can go to medical school, and they always simp out. They always don't understand their role. Like, as in, like, you were created first and she came from you. Like, I mean, on a creation like Genesis level. I don't mean to go biblical. I'm not going to go into the Bible or anything, but just understanding she was made for you. Like, you're above her. Like, the weakest man is above the strongest woman. Like, that's what these dudes don't understand.
You're not wrong at all, you know. Not saying like she. Yeah, let's go biblical. Fuck it. She was a part of your rib, you know. She's supposed to be your support, you know, right beside you. You know, yeah, lead the front, but on top of that, she's supposed to be right beside you, supporting you with your goal and purpose. If
Exactly.
she's not doing that, why is she even in your life? Besides
Her
getting
per-
the ET.
that's the problem, is all these girls just want to objectify themselves as a piece of meat in this 21st century with this, I don't know, fourth wave of feminism or whatever the fuck we're on. And they don't understand. Go ahead.
Then they get mad at men when we're giving them what they want.
Exactly. We're playing by the rules that they set. And as soon as we caught on to their games, they want to change the rules and they want to move the goalposts. And it's like, nah, shorty, like, we're staying right here, right where we started. And this is what we're going to deal with. And the moment that you put your feet down, you stand on your square, they're like, and then it's next best option. You know, so like it's one of those things to watch them have to be accountable, like I said, for anything. And that's another thing about these weak men. They are the white knights. They will come in and save the day as soon as this chick gets a little bit of pressure, as soon as a little bit of conflict or drama or something that makes her feel uncomfortable. And this is the one thing I forgot about that I wanted to mention. These weak men need a level of comfort just like the women do. And that's what I think Island Hermit said. The simps and the men, the thoughts and the simps, they learn the hard way. They never wake up. They never realize till it's too late. So those same dudes who are coming in and saving these girls, they don't find out right away. It's typically down the line where they find out who she really is and what she's really about, and how she beguiled him, just like the serpent beguiled Eve in the garden. He didn't have to fuck her physically. He just had to fuck her mentally. And that's what these dudes don't understand. The succubus demon, the one who has the baggage, the one who has all the fucking bodies on her, she, or the abuse, it could be 5 boyfriends, but they're all piece of trash, abusive dudes who do all sorts of crazy shit, want to test the bitch. I'm talking about lock a room in a bitch with a bucket to piss in and they'll throw in some water, some crazy shit like that. These dudes don't understand that these bitches, through their trials and tribulations, they're survivors. They've survived nuclear warfare. They're like fucking cockroaches. And when you let a cockroach into your life, she's going to drain your essence while you think, programmed by this society, being a white knight's acceptable. So I'm like kind of bouncing all over, but go ahead.
So when it comes to that, right? Have you ever met a man that's religious and he tends to overlook the red flags of a woman that he's trying to get with?
Hey, my buddy who just got married, man. Like I said, she showed her true colors right before the fucking marriage, 2 months. You know, like
right before.
Yeah, it was some wild shit. But there's always a simp. So for instance, a good friend of mine, he's the type of dude who's all about style, fashion. I think he started maybe his own clothing brand, had a clothing store. I kind of lost track with him, but turns out he had like this one girl that, like, I guess they were into quote unquote water sports, like Cuck Murphy's into. And this dude was like, had a fetish of getting pissed on by this broad.
Jesus
and it was just
Christ.
yeah, it was just disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. This bitch imprinted him. That's the thing about these white knights. Even if they can fuck, they get imprinted by the girl that they're fucking, because it's like, it's never enough, like, to please. They don't understand that you can never please a woman, so they'll continually throw themselves out in front of a puddle so she can walk on their backs and not get her boots wet. That's
Well-
what they love doing because the society's programmed that that's what men should be doing because we're beneath them. If you talk to especially religious Christian women, they think Genesis that we're equal. That's why I said my cousin who's married to a priest, that monkey simp tried to tell me that Adam didn't have a dick, he didn't have a pussy.
What?
Literally. I kid you not. The entire reception. It was my cousin.
Hold on, Reed.
Yeah.
Rishi,
Yo.
Manic. I don't know, Manic. He's kind of muted right now. But do you have anything for real talk right now? Any questions or anything? Like anything you wanna know? Because that's weird. He thought that Adam didn't have a penis or a vagina.
That, like pretty much said he was like undeclared, like question mark. And then he told me to stop reading the book of Revelations. Like I should be ready to be taken at any moment. Like I should just lay down.
So dumb.
And you gotta mind you, this is Eastern Orthodox. Supposedly we haven't changed for 21 years, 22 years now. And it's like, you gotta ask yourself, wait a second, man, you're running some big ass church. A lot of people are giving you money. You know, everyone dresses real proper. It's supposed to be this strict guidelines, like supposed to be as close as possible to God while you're in this building. And then the man who's giving you your sermons, your preacher, your pastor, you know, he's going to tell you not to read how they're, you know, basically planning the end of the world. He's going to tell you that the man wasn't a man. And you'll hear a lot of New Age Christians, like I heard a lot of New Age Christian churches saying this shit, man, but like to hear Greek Eastern Orthodox, Greek Eastern Russian Orthodox, Orthodox in general, to say this shit, it's like, it's very telling the times that we're in, that everywhere you look, just look at the whole Cuck Murphy thing. How deep does this well go with his connections and how they're able to modulate shit? It's crazy how deep this rabbit hole goes of trying to make men weak. So today's subject, man, like it's an endless fucking pit. When you keep digging and digging and digging, how they've like, I mean, the shit that they put in the food now, the soy content, all that. Just think about the threat there is to a man's testosterone today. Here's free porn, kid. Beat your fucking meat and lower your testosterone levels, and you don't even notice that they keep going down and down and down and down and down. Here's this fucking soy that's been mixed in with basically everything because the government is, you know, subsidizing that, subsidizing corn and high fructose corn syrup. So make sure you get your soda and make sure you get your soy filled whatever. It's like we were being attacked on every motherfucking front, man. And until the strongest men, like the blue-pilled Chads, until they convert over first, and then like when they make their transition, the weaklings beneath them can see, hey, oh wow, he got over the hill, maybe I can too. Like it's just like one of these things where I don't even think these men believe that this new way of life that is counter to what they were raised is possible. Like I've tried with so many family members, so many close friends and associates, and it's like you're talking to a fucking brick wall.
I definitely agree. A lot of this shit that's happening right now, they try to ignore, which I'm pretty sure a lot, especially the male family members, they know how weak men are getting as the generations pass by. They definitely know. Like, just like I'm telling you, man, like I'm sure like my grandpa is still alive. Like he notices like this is fucking gross. Like the fact that, you know, there's people roaming around in dresses and stuff. My grandpa, he said it himself, like, yo, this is not good at all. You know, oh, it's just a dress. It doesn't mean anything. Yeah, the fuck it does. Yeah, it does. It's a status of being a fucking woman. It's a feminine thing. You know?
Yeah, I like to remain optimistic, but it's like I feel like we're always seeing more shit come to light that like proves they've pretty much sexually like fucked us up the relationship between men and women and what it should have been since the start of time. The patriarchy, by destroying the patriarchy, essentially, it's like there's no, like, you can't turn back. They've
Well,
like pushed
mainly,
us so far. I feel like, and and it's like we're like the last glimmer of hope, as I like to see it. I'm not saying my words or your words or anyone else's.
no,
Like,
I was raised before all that smartphone and crazy shit that was happening. Smartphones didn't come in until I was in 8th grade, 9th grade. So I still have an idea of how it was beforehand.
oh
And
yeah, same.
believe me, it was a lot more simpler and calm back then. Now it's just mayhem just because of some stupid rumor or what Kendall Jenner bought today, or it's like the craziest shit.
When they have the celebrity marriages and they have the way in which, like, say, Russell Wilson acts with Sierra, when they broadcast that shit, it makes these talking points for women, and the women's circles, their gears start spinning. Their hamster wheel minds going at 1,000 miles an hour. Oh, wow, look, this guy who's like a purported alpha, who the society says is on top of the world, is bending over backwards, letting his girl twerk, letting her objectify herself, and he's simping out being weak as fuck.
Oh,
I expect
fucking,
that of my man too.
like fucking Russell Wilson.
Yeah, where he's like taking video and letting Sierra shaking her ass on multiple occasions, and he's showing this shit off. It's like, you fucking buster, man. Like, I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how rigged or scripted your career might be to make you look like you're an OG. You're a fucking punk, and it starts in your household.
Yeah, a wife is supposed to conduct herself in a certain manner. You know, if you're out here, you letting your quote unquote wife getting cut to other men, or you letting her twerk with no top on Instagram and all the other crazy shit, that's not a wife at all.
And look at the girlfriend-boyfriend relationship. How many trends on the TikTok and whatever the social media atmosphere for women embarrassing their boyfriends, the pranks and the this and the that. How many times did you see dudes who look like Chad or Tyrone getting clowned on by their girl who might have been a little cutie pie, might have a little bit of following, whatever the fuck it may be? And you never seen one of those dudes, as soon as that bitch did something like foul to him, you've never seen one of those dudes just like slap that bitch, just put her in her place. Like, seriously, like that would be the video of videos to go viral. But you know, the gatekeepers at YouTube, because that's what Tim Pool is, by the way. He's a fucking gatekeeper, because he's the gatekeeper of truth, where they're giving him his little scripts to keep the normies occupied, and then the people like us who are trying to, you know, break down the door, we can never get in. But that's another subject. Yeah, man, like this seeing it big picture, because like I'm an Aquarius, and like the way I look at shit, it's like really, really big scale. And it's like everywhere you go, you see the degradation of masculinity and the promotion of estrogen, the sequestering of testosterone. Like, you got to ask yourself, what is the percentage of men? Like I got this from BOA, Dr. BOA, shout out. He said, when a man is acting more feminine because he's dealing with like a masculine woman, he's running more like in his estrogen. Like, some of his testosterone has been replaced with like estrogen. Like, and you got to ask yourself, with the more feminized these dudes get, the more soy or whatever the fuck that's in their diet that they shouldn't be consuming, whenever they keep going on along with the flow of this society, this blue-pilled world, it's like, how much of them is woman and how much of them is man?
I agree 1,000,000%, man. But
I gotta digress, man. I'm just, you got me fired up with this shit.
no, it's all good. I'll definitely keep you on. Well, if you want to stay.
Yeah, no doubt. No, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at the grocery store. I got some shit to grab. I'm gonna mute my mic, man.
What are you gonna get?
TV mount. I was gonna try to put a TV so I can live stream while I'm working out or watch some workout videos and shit. I got this new, like, you ever see that Rip Right HD, that resistance band training?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those because I was trying to do some pull-ups. I was able to do the pull-ups, so my right shoulder is like shot, like rotator cuff something. I got to rebuild it, and I'm not trying to go to I got insurance, but I'm not trying to go to somebody where I can do this shit myself, you know, trying to stay independent, man, off the grid.
How big is your TV?
I think it's a 50-inch. I think they got them for pretty cheap now.
You're gonna mount that shit?
Yeah, I'm gonna mount it for sure. It's one that rotates.
All right, man, that's good. Yeah, my parents have the same thing, but it's for a fucking 80-inch. I'm like, why the fuck you need an 80-inch, bro? But
Yeah,
knowing
you
my
need
dad,
reinforcements.
yeah, like he can't move the TV by himself.
Damn.
Like, no, fuck that. Because if you want to break one side of the TV, go for it. But it's a two-man team to adjust the TV. Like,
Yeah, thing's probably a spectacular picture though, huh?
yeah, I called a couple of people when I was there for, basketball games or whatever. I called people outside, like looking through our fucking shit, like looking through our goddamn window.
Not able to believe it.
Like in their car, they're literally looking through our window, watching pay-per-view shit. Like, motherfucker, this ain't for free. Fuck out of here. But go ahead and get your mount, man.
Yeah, for sure. You want me to just read? Are you guys gonna be on for a while, or just?
Yeah, we'll still be on for a bit.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute. I'll be back.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Me too. Peace.
All right.
What do you guys? What's up, Bannick?
All right. Can you share my screen? I was intending to shill. I was intending to shill earlier, but I had to mute my mic. But here is our lineup of merch. We got the Manic the Mechanic Green Lives Matter, and this is available in t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, even a tote bag. So yeah, definitely check out the store. Well, you just gave me the green light like less than an hour ago.
I see how it is. That's why.
Oh wait, okay. You can even get onesies. All right.
For your child.
Yes, exactly. If it actually loads.
Will it load?
There
Yep, it loads.
Look at this Green Lives Matter onesie. All right. You got to start them off young. Stand up against green skin oppression. All right,
You need to get to a point where you can go to a big time YouTube channel and show the fuck out of this.
So good. All right, I just linked it in chat. Look at this.
All right, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. My shill segment is over.
All right, I'm gonna add this person next. I've never seen this person before, so be prepared. What's going on? Who's this?
Hello.
How Monique?
Oh.
Yeetus, you don't remember?
What?
Busan.
I've been in Busan, yeah, but what the fuck is this?
Weekend in Busan with how?
Is this some Squid Game shit?
Gave you good sucky.
That's not Squid Games, Rishi. So nothing.
Oh, I take you home. I give you a fishbowl. I give you good sucky.
Really?
Yep.
Good boy. He just good boy. He know fucky sucky. How Monique is grandma.
Do you have a topic for us right now?
You say it's a good time to own.
All right, no, I don't give a fuck. I ain't with the games right now. I don't give two fucks. So y'all can get mad. Stay mad. I don't give a fuck. The fuck you gonna do? Anyway. What's going on, Producer Tim?
Oh, it goes.
Producer Tim. So it turns out that I think Drexel had a show yesterday.
On Good Logic's channel.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What was the show about? Because I didn't see.
Clearly, it was about Jack Murphy.
Of course.
We're still going on with Jack Murphy? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Has he done his
we
press?
cannot take our foot off his throat.
Yeah.
I haven't made the video on Jack Murphy yet. I plan on doing it tonight.
We,
Even I made videos about Jack Murphy.
Well, I had memes, but I didn't make a video yet.
You have memes.
Yeah.
What do you?
I bet
okay.
Yeetus wasn't even around for the first.
I know
Great
about the
Meme War.
RoboCuck.
He's LARPing. He's like a Confederate reenactment. He's like, I was there, bro. Robert E. Lee was my homeboy.
See, that's the funny part. I was there with the first raid. Yeah.
No, but I mean the Great Meme War.
The Great Meme. That could be any time. Like everybody has meme
No,
wars
no,
everywhere.
come on, guys. You guys know when the Great Meme War happened, right?
Lots of meme wars happened, bro.
Pretty sure you weren't.
It was the
fucking
meme
old
war to
enough.
end
Don't
all
even
meme
try to
wars.
Pull that bullshit.
Mm.
You were trying to do your multiplication. Don't talk about. Oh,
What are
I
you
remember the
talking
meme war.
about, bro?
I remember the meme war. I remember it. Ooh.
Oh yeah, like you remember the meme war.
I fucking remember. I was there with the old school meme war. I was there in the fucking beginning.
Sure. You merely adopted the meme war. I was born in it, molded by
I'm
it.
sick. I'm sick of your shit.
I'm breaking your back.
But producer Tim, when it comes to the topic today, do you have anything when it comes to dealing with weak, fragile fucking men?
Oh man, stories for days. I told Chronic this story, but I don't think I told you guys. So, someone literally tried to ride my coattails to get some puniti.
Really?
Yeah, one of my friends IRL calls me up from a New Year's party, and it's it's from a number I don't recognize, and this chick is like, "I'm a huge fan of your show," and I'm just like, "Oh, okay, that's how'd you get my number?" And then I hear my buddy snickering in the background. I'm like, "God damn it, fucking!" He literally introduced a woman to our show, to MGTOWN Podcast, and then he's like, "Hey, I know the producer. You want to talk to him?"
What? What? Oh, you motherfucker!
He fucking used me to impress a chick.
You lonely fucking wow. What was your response to that?
I mean, at the time, I was just like, well, happy to wingman for a guy inadvertently, but I gotta say, like, what woman would come to MGTOWN Podcast and love it that much? It's clearly a fed.
Yeah, it's definitely a fed.
So I messaged him the next morning. I was like, God damn it, you got me on now a fed has my phone number.
Uh-oh.
She fucking glows in the dark. There's no way. There's just no way that oh, you know what? The first thing she says when she comes in is she's like, I hate N-words.
What?
Yeah. I was
That's
like, there's no way a non-fed woman talks like that.
Was Drexel there?
Well, no.
I was about to say, I sure Drexel would like, what the fuck, bitch?
Oh no, I mean, yeah, we'd all be like, what the fuck? But I mean, he doesn't give a shit.
But did you tell your homeboy okay? I wish you would have told your homeboy that like get your own bitches. The fuck? Like, this is
he's definitely gonna hear about it next time. He's definitely gonna hear about it next time I see him. He did get the coof, so joke's on him.
Did you how you say shit? Next time, like, yo, that's my fat bitch. Like, the fuck, get your own fat bitch.
Yeah, fucking, I better get a fucking commission on that puniti.
Like, yeah, you didn't get no money, no nothing.
What's her OnlyFans? I want to cut.
Was she talking weird? Was she talking that Fed talk?
Well, I mean, if she's gonna hop on my buddy's dick because he knows producer Tim, I mean, what other conclusion could I come to?
I'm sorry.
I thought you'd love this story. The first thing I did was I messaged Chronic about it, and he's just like, "Lol, what the fuck?"
I bet you look at him like, what's his name? Like in The Godfather, where he found out his brother betrayed him. What's his fucking name? Michael. Yeah. When Michael found out that his brother Fredo betrayed him, like that look, like, you motherfucker. You led the feds to my doorstep. Oh man, like like luckily she wasn't fed, or hopefully she wasn't.
Oh, well, she probably is. She probably is.
God damn, bro.
So now
Bro.
the fucking Fed knows my docs.
Holy shit, bro. Holy, you know what? Did your friend like compensate you in any way at least?
He is going to buy me a $150 bottle of scotch.
God damn, what kind of brand? I'm curious.
What's that? Oh, probably well, he knows my favorite is Lagavulin.
I might get that brand myself. God damn. Cuz bourbon is the wasn't bourbon the smoky one, or was it scotch?
Oh, scotch is, well, it depends. Scotches come in many different varieties, but yeah, the Lagavulin is one of the smokiest scotches in existence.
God damn, I need to fucking look for that one. But
it literally tastes like you chewed on a cigarette. I'm telling you, some good stuff.
All right, I definitely gotta try that in the future, man, because the most expensive drink I've drank was a $400 bottle of glass wine. That was the most expensive. It wasn't even all that. I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
I have had a $280 a bottle of what the fuck was it? Akintoshan. It was like a 20-year.
What is that? Is that wine?
No, it's a scotch.
Scotch?
But
Oh, shit.
man, it was buttery smooth. Had a slight taste of, I'd say maybe a hint of walnut taste to it.
Ooh.
But otherwise, you ever feel you ever have one of those mornings where you wake up and you're not feeling too good, you make yourself, or someone makes you a very greasy omelet and it just slides down?
Yeah.
Right? You had a sore throat, maybe you were singing
butter and shit
the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scotch goes down so smooth. It's like recreating the sensation of a greasy omelet just sliding down.
What does Rishi and Manic know about doing karaoke until like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and you have to walk your way
Sweet
back?
home Alabama.
And on top of that, hey, fun story. I was the one, like, I honestly was like, I was freaking the fuck out. Not gonna lie, I found somebody unconscious in their fucking car, like they were not moving at 6 o'clock in the morning. When I went off base in Korea, I went off base and I walked a couple blocks down. I see somebody in a car, and I see the door slightly open. So I'm like, all right, like I'm kind of curious, like what's going on over here. And I seen this black guy, like he was out. I honestly thought he fucking died because he wasn't moving. I was like, shit, I was like, yo, get the fuck up. And he wasn't getting up. So I literally had to go back into the gate. I'm like, yo, I have to be a snitch because this motherfucker right there in the middle of the road passed out in this car. He's not responding. So it turns out he had alcohol poisoning. And it was, I don't know how he survived. I really don't know how he survived. It was early in the morning. I was going to the usual place to get my omelet and stuff because the Korean people knew me and my roommate. And this dude like literally right there in the middle of the road, he was out cold. I'm like, yo, I found a dead body. Holy fuck. I was like, she. I'm like, hey, people from the gate, you need to take care of this shit because I'm not qualified. Because if it was me, I'll be dumping him in the fucking river right now. He'd be going overboard. That's just me, like, hey, you gotta get rid of the evidence, right? Like,
Yep.
That's just me. But it's just like early in the morning where you just like chilling. Like it's like it was a weekend too. It was a weekend, so I'm just like just chilling, having a good time. All of a sudden, I see a black dude in a car that's dead. I thought he was dead, but he was alive. Like that was an interesting situation because I didn't know what the fuck to do. I'm not qualified for this. Like I wasn't just gonna leave him there either. Like
Man, Sir Yeetus is such a good guy at heart.
70,
you know what?
70% of the time.
He's probably one of the kids in class. You know, he's in elementary school, and everyone's like, "But Miss Teacher, the Super Bowl was on last night. We couldn't finish our homework." And Sir Yeetus puts his hand up. He's like, "I finished my homework, Miss Teacher."
No, not once. I'm gonna shut you down right there. Not once I've ever reminded you of the fucking homework. Hell no. Shit, my dad will beat my ass for even fucking snitching in the first place. Hell no.
He should have beat your ass for simping for Dave Chappelle.
No, he thinks Dave Chappelle's funny too. The fuck? What you mean? Dave Chappelle is funny. But besides that, right? When it comes to dealing with these weak men, right? You said you had multiple stories. One of them was your friend, right?
Yeah, so I mean that's one of them.
Have you dealt with a stranger that was like weak as fuck, like it's just like a fragile dude, like he's
yeah. So I guess we're gonna have to set this one up a little bit. You guys were talking about earlier, like big guys versus small guys and how often they fight.
Yeah,
and that's a fucking fact, man. So I'm 5'8", but I'm solid. I'm a pretty solid guy at 220 pounds at 5'8".
Yeah.
Like I can lift two fully grown dudes off the ground and carry them.
Hey, let's go. Piggyback ride or whatever. Like they try to jump on you.
No, literally, I fireman carry them.
Fireman, two
I ain't
of
giving
them.
I ain't giving no one piggyback rides unless it's my daughter.
I'm just saying, like sometimes you have like they like fucking ambush you or whatever. Shit. I dealt with that shit in college.
That's actually like I'm not really trained in any kind of martial arts, but fighting skill. The extent of my martial arts is that I know where to hook on a leg to pick someone up. Because once you get them off the ground, they have no power on you.
So how much do these people weigh? Like around 170, like each?
Oh no, more than that.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah.
God damn, because I fire carried a 230-pound dude, and god damn, I was like, bro, you need to lose some motherfucking
guy was
weight.
right around 200. The other guy was a little bit lighter than that.
Just a little. So it was almost
400 pounds of man.
Woo! Almost 400 pounds. Holy shit.
And I did this. I literally did this at a party too, because I was like, "Hey, watch this." I just picked two people up and start carrying them. So, like, there were other people around to be like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
So it was just fucking around.
Oh, of course, we're just fucking around. Anyways, the reason I go into that is because people my size always have to prove themselves.
Hey, I'm 5'8" too. I definitely
Really.
Like,
I
you know,
told you,
Drexel's
like, months ago.
seen me, right? Drexel and I are not very far apart in terms of weight.
Yeah.
And you always know people who don't fight because they're eager to get into the next one.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I agree.
All fights hurt. If you were in a legit fight, then you hurt at the end of it.
Yeah, getting hit in the face is not fun at all.
Is it? Definitely not fun.
For some psychos. It's fun to them.
Yeah. Anyways, I kind of set all that up because it's the context required as to why someone who's exactly the same height as me had to pick a fight with me. Because I did say something that disrespected him a little bit, but he kind of went ballistic and he pulled a fucking knife on me.
Wait. Who started the conflict?
Okay, so he was running his mouth, and then I said something that disrespected him.
Like, was this at a party or something, or?
Well, no, it was out. I was coming back from a party. I don't know where he was coming from. Might have been a homeless guy. Who knows?
Oh, so you were clowning the dude.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Anyways, he pulled a fucking knife on me, and hit me in the leg with it. So I don't know if y'all have ever been stabbed before, but holy fuck, that hurts. Not exactly in the moment. You don't feel it right away because you got adrenaline going. But yeah, I hit that dude real hard. As hard as I've ever hit another person in my life, and I thought I killed him. Because I was like, man, if I don't knock his ass out, he's just going to kill me. Right? It was not very big. I'd say, I don't know, a little bit bigger than a pocket knife. Anyways, I put it this way: I had to deal with him, and then I was like, oh man, I can't even call the cops on him or anything because he's like laid out, and if he's dead, I'm going down for a manslaughter.
Oh, so you had to knock him out cold.
Yeah, I do not remember how many times I hit him in the head, but I hit the button and he just kind of sack of potatoed into the concrete.
But in the words of, I'm a gamer too, I don't give a fuck, Dutch Vanderlyn, woo!
Yeah, well,
it's either it's either us or him, and I'd rather it be him type shit. Like, I'd rather
yeah,
it be
and that's
you.
the thing too, is like you can't even celebrate a win like that too, because it's like, man, I took a major L because I'm fucking leaking out of my leg like no one's business.
Oh shit, he got you in the leg. God damn.
Yeah, he got me right on the outside of the thigh.
Yeah, that would piss that would piss me off. Ooh.
So
like how big was the knife?
I don't know. I didn't take it off him or anything because I wasn't really clearly thinking.
Yeah.
Because once he went down, I was like, I got to get out of here and find I got to find a clinic or something and get some stitches. Because
he came back from a party too, right?
What's that?
So you came back from a party too, right?
Well, yeah, and so I mean, okay, so hazy brained me. Because remember, you're still going like about combat high, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not thinking kind of logically here. So, and some of the details are a little fuzzy to me, but I remember thinking like I just killed a guy. I got to get out of here. Because somehow not being there made me less guilty. I don't know. Again, not very logical, but and then once that was over, I was like, okay, now I got to take care of the wound. Anyways,
well, like when it comes to that point, when it comes to like a knife or whatever, you're pretty much relying on your instincts at that point, especially.
I know, like everyone thinks
adrenaline pumping.
Oh god, everyone thinks, oh yeah, if someone comes at me with a knife, I'll just disarm them, and it's like that. It doesn't work like that ever once. And if you get into a ground and pound with someone who's got a knife, it's game over for you. Because he can like switch hands. Maybe he can just cut into one of your arms, and now your arm's disabled. Like,
well, definitely disarm her first. And how you say like when you say the rib grunt, he says something right now. Better be careful who you're talking shit to.
Yeah. I mean, I can't even call that. I'd hardly call that a W because, man, I took a pretty fucking major injury in the end. He probably woke up 20 minutes later and just got the fuck out. I don't even know.
When it comes to your life being on the line, and a lot of people in the chat, they may not actually know how that feels. When it comes to your life being on the line, doing what you have to do, like injuring or killing, is just as easy as breathing. You guys don't know. A lot of you guys don't know that feeling. You guys do not fucking know. When your life is on the line, killing is as easy as fucking breathing. And what producer Tim is saying is somebody threatened him with a knife, which could have been fatal. He did what he had to do, and there was no there was no hesitation from that. And I don't blame him either.
And you have you don't realize just how much of the just how little control you have of what happens in the situation. Your body goes into autonomous flight mode, man. Everything was just automatic, and that's why you train so hard if you do that kind of stuff professionally, right? Like law enforcement, military, if you're in jiu-jitsu, security guards. That's why you train, because you want your body to move without thinking.
Because you're on that high. You're on that, like, it's your life being on the line is one of the greatest highs you can ever get. And it's not in a good way, unfortunately. But when you notice that your life is in danger your adrenaline will be on overload. Like,
Yeah. So I mean, that's the most weak men thing I've ever had to deal with.
Right.
Is someone trying to pull weapons on me. Thankfully, no one's ever pulled a gun on me.
well, this guy, right? What was his reason to try to come up on, like, try to challenge you?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was a homeless guy. And so you know how they act, right? And then I beat back at him, and he thought that was enough.
Right. Well, okay. Offend the serpent. Don't be a hero. There's a reason many heroes died trying to save the weak. So there's
truth in that.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that he's wrong, but there's a big difference when it comes to somebody coming at you and a hero just trying to go and save the day, trying to save somebody else.
I mean, if there was a guy with concealed carry who was right beside me and just, pulled and got rid of him or put him down, I'd think nothing of it. I'd be like, I would much rather that than what I ended up with, So
And they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you.
Mr. Pliskin's got a point. But there's no way to know if he's the 10 or the 90 when you get into the when you're in the situation. Right.
I know how to use a knife. I know which tendons to cut and jugglers to aim for.
And it's funny because you could know all that stuff, and
it won't go well. Like, there's a
and
chance
if you miss,
if I miss,
you just hit some soft tissue, right?
Yeah.
That is like anyone who's ever been in these situations will not be fazed by some soft tissue damage.
But then it'll go to hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah. Well, and 90% of hand-to-hand combat is just ground wrestling.
True. And if I'm stronger or more technical than the guy that I'm dealing with, I have a chance. But if a guy is like superhuman strength, then there's a very slim chance that I'll survive.
Yeah, like I've picked up people who are a lot heavier than me. I don't know. It's kind of my go-to move. I happen to have pretty long arms compared to my height. So if I'm in kind of like a nipple rubbing contest with someone, it's very easy for me to just kind of hook under their under the hamstring, basically hook the leg and just lift them off the ground.
Well, the craziest part when it comes to this, right? When it comes to going hand to hand, when it comes to the weak, effeminate soy boy men, you don't even have to try at all.
That's the thing is, I've noticed that weak men are the first to resort to fists.
Exactly.
Right?
And then when you fight back...
Here's what I'll say. I've got a lot of fighting stories, and none of them are glamorous or fun or like, oh yeah, I'm the big alpha Chad. I kick this guy's ass. Anyone who's been in a real fight will tell you, don't get into a real fight.
No, I lost fights. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, I say oh yeah, I'm part of the army and this and that. I've lost fights before.
Yeah. And then well, the other side of that too is any guy can throw a fist, right? Any guy can throw a fist. Soy, beta, weak, power bottoms, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyone can throw a fist. But I have talked myself out of more fights than I have fought in.
Yeah, you shouldn't be fucking jumping in every little situation.
Because I run my mouth like a lot of people do, and I'll inadvertently disrespect someone, and they're like, "Yo, you disrespected me." All right, man, my bad. What do you want? What do you want? Or I know I had this happen once. There's someone I took something that belonged to someone else that I thought belonged to me, and he's like, "Yo, you jacked my shit." Oh, god damn it. All right, here. Well, I'll give you what I took, and I'll give you one of my own too as compensation. Are we
Yeah.
good? He's like, yeah, we're good. Don't do it again.
Well, if you were drunk as fuck or it was a mistake.
Yeah, I took someone's drink is essentially what happened, right?
Oh, there's no don't do it again. Like that's a fucking stupid thing to say.
Well,
shit happens when you're drunk.
I mean, this is not a there's more context that I'm willing to go into because it's
oh.
But anyways,
that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, look,
I
took his drink. I took his drink, and he had the right to be angry about it.
Well, you thought that his drink was your drink, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
all it was.
That makes sense.
And I was like, "Fuck, I fucked up. I'll buy you, I'll buy you a drink, and then I'll buy you another drink to compensate you, to make up for it."
So, besides the homeless guy with the knife, have you ever had to confront a weak man that pretends to be tough or something like that, like trying to like, oh, don't mess with me, bro? But when you confront him, he's like, hey, it was just a prank.
Oh, that's the weird thing is IRL. There are not many of those people. It seems like all of them are on the internet,
right?
And I've never had my internet life has never crossed into my IRL life, except for that one guy who set me up with a Fed.
The IRL life, though, I met a few amount of those people, right? When they try to act tough, when you call them out on it, all of a sudden they were just joking.
Yeah, see, I've had many situations like that, except instead of they say, "Oh, I'm just joking," I mean, they try to pull fists, right? Like, what you talking shit about me?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is, you can still lie even if you lose a fight. And again, most people, anyone who's ever been in a real fight, the first thing they'll tell you is don't get into a real fight. So all the people who are eager to throw fists, they've never been in a real fight before. And I sure as hell am not catching an assault charge or a fucking manslaughter charge just because I hit a guy the wrong way.
But there are fights that are one-sided, though. Like this dude thought that he was invincible, and then
all just wrestling. That's all it is, man. If you ever did schoolyard fights or even in high school or young adult life, bar fights, man, most of it is just wrestling.
But it's just like he thought that
2 or 3 fists thrown and that's it. The rest of it's just kind of wrestling and then people pull you off each other.
But he thought that the person was invincible. There was nobody to save him. Nobody. Yeah. I had to put this dude down. So, I had to give him a 2-piece and a biscuit. That's the crispy.
Yeah.
And literally, like, there was a cop car driving past these situations, like we were in the field.
And see, that's the thing too, is depending on which state you're in, self-defense is it's a defense it's like, oh, he was coming at me, I had to put him down. That's for the court and the judge. So you will get arrested and charged, and your life will be completely ruined because you either didn't turn your cheek and walk away, or talk your way out of it.
Well, good thing the dude wasn't a snitch.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's all great and everything. It doesn't help you much if you're the one sitting in the fucking.
No, but you're
sitting in the D block.
He started the fight.
Oh, great! Yeah. Tell it to the judge. Meanwhile, you spend a night in jail. You'll probably have to post bail, right?
He knew better.
Then you got to go hire a lawyer.
He knew better because his ass whooping would have been worse.
Shout out to Ricada Law. If I ever get into a bar fight in Minnesota,
do you know how many bar fights I've been? Man,
see, and that's the thing.
The bar fights I've been in, the military though, military.
And see, that's the thing is anyone who's been in a real fight will tell you don't get into a real fight.
Don't get into
bar
it.
Fights are not real fights.
Don't get into it. But if you have to get dragged into it, don't be afraid to defend yourself. Not be afraid. Fuck that.
I've learned at this age.
Don't let this person injure you out of because you fear what's going to happen. Now,
first of all, I'm not so insecure in what I have accomplished in my life that someone running their mouth is going to goad me into a fight.
Oh, that's that's different. That's different. Yeah, I was just talking.
Well, that's the thing
about-
too. Is very few people will just hit you first, right? They'll just walk up and hit you. It's
Yeah.
always the nipple rubbing. It's the what are you going to do about it, punk? What are you going to do?
But if they do hit you, he did hit you first. You know.
Well, it depends on how. I mean, it depends on how hard, man. If he just kind of half-assed it and it didn't really hurt that much, it didn't do any damage, didn't leave a mark, I'm just like, oh fuck you. I'll go to another bar. Because nowadays
you're very generous.
Well, nowadays people will, you go around back, right? You go around back, settle score. Fucking 8 people will just jump you and knife you. No one fights anymore. Like these aren't like, oh, we're going out back, we'll settle it, and we'll come back in for a beer after.
See, that's a
You
crazy
just get jumped.
part, man.
You get fucking, or someone pulls a gun or a knife or like, you want to talk about a society of weak men? How about this? There are so many stabbings in downtown Calgary because people, they hit on another man's girl. They fucking bumped into someone, spilled a drink on them, right? And they're like, oh, let's go around back and settle this. And then, homeboy will call up his thug gang and they'll jump a guy and stab him and kill him.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. You're
It just
right.
ain't worth it, man. No one fights the one-on-one anymore. Like
I
we used to
definitely agree
do
on
a
that
thing,
too.
right? There was
Yeah.
always a place in the schoolyard, around the high school, right, where you could go and there was no cameras and no one would see you. So that's where you go settle.
Mainly the bathrooms.
Well, no, because the teachers would.
There was
could
no
hear-
cameras in the bathrooms.
Well, there's no cameras. There's allegedly no cameras in the bathrooms, but
Oh,
the phys
Jesus
ed
Christ.
teacher is a fucking,
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's why we have people on the lookout.
Yeah, but the 6 watch and whatnot. But
Yeah.
There was a place in my high school where you could go around and you could have enough privacy that you could deal with stuff, right?
Yeah.
And we had a rule, right? So you go back there with someone, and if anyone else tried to go back there, everyone else was to enforce the hey, just one, right?
Yeah.
That's the way it used to be. It was 1-on-1. If someone else tried to go back there to gang up on you, everyone else would stop them and be like, no, just one.
Yep. And if they want to jump, then the homeboys jump in as well.
Yeah.
And
then you throw a few times, maybe someone gets a bloody lip, and then they just pull you off each other. Like, all right, you're done.
yeah, it's whoever gives up first, in my opinion.
Well, no, usually the crowd would step in
Oh,
because that's the
crowds,
thing is
yeah.
no one wants to give up until someone gets really hurt, and then as soon as if the principal saw it, then you fucking lose sports for a week, and you're like, God damn it, right? So everyone knew the code. You let them get it out, and then once someone gets hurt, then that's it. You're done. Split them up.
Yeah, I see what you're saying because I took an L before. Actually, a couple times before. Shit, like even though I'm a 5'8" fit dude, it doesn't mean I'm able to take on everybody. There's just some dudes that are just better than you physically. It is what it is. In my opinion, I'd rather have people take L's in fighting than to resort to using knives or
No,
guns.
that's what it is now. I mean, even in schools now, people bring knives and guns to schools all the fucking time now because they can't settle anything 1-on-1.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be like they just kept it in their car.
Kept it in their car.
Yeah, they'd just like keep their guns and the knives in their car.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. That Midwestern shit.
But that those aren't the days anymore. Nowadays, nowadays you get into it with someone and they'll just call 8 buddies. They'll jump you and stab you, and that's it. What you die?
Yeah.
You die on the moral high ground.
Yep, and worst comes to worst, they're just gonna go straight to shooting.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Yeah, Rishi.
Yo.
What do you have to say about the current conversation?
Hey, Manic, do you have a game coming up?
Liminal order.
A game?
School shooters.
Oh, I thought Manic said liminal order. I was like, bro, what kind of fucking game are you playing right now? I was about to
The
say.
first person
Manic have a
shooter
stream
called
coming
the
up too?
liminal.
Oh no, not today.
But you are going to
Never
be
today.
playing with Drexel, right?
Not today. That got
But tomorrow.
rescheduled.
Oh, he did reschedule it.
Is it tomorrow?
We don't know yet.
When did you schedule? Because I saw the scheduling.
Well,
I
it's
saw that. It was
deleted
at 7
now.
o'clock, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's 7. Doesn't Magna have to be somewhere?"
No, I do have to be somewhere in 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Like
I see you're doing a security breach playthrough.
Yeah, that's the most delayed stream ever,
It's
honestly.
never gonna happen.
So you talking about?
Alert.
Hey, so you talking about YouTube?
Yeah.
You gotta go somewhere else, like a different live stream.
What?
I said you have to go somewhere else in YouTube. Like you have to go to another show, another live stream.
No, not live stream. Recording the Gamer Gear podcast.
All right, I see what you're saying. The recent game of the year, or the VMA, is it what's called? I forgot what it's called. Yeah, that shit was trash. I'm still mad about that.
We're getting echoes from Real Talk.
Real talk.
Yo.
You getting echoes from you.
All right, let me turn down my mic.
That's not. I don't think that's the solution.
This is just something. But you don't have to go to
I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute.
All right, it's all good, bro. So you don't have to go to a different live stream after this?
No.
Different YouTube video? You're gonna be making YouTube videos?
Yeah.
What are you gonna be making?
I just said Gamer Gear podcast.
So are you gonna show that shit or not?
Well, it's not going to be live, and it's not going to come out for a few days. I'm going to show
you saw a few days. Oh shit!
Yeah, shill it for
What the
wherever
fuck?
you find podcasts. Are you on Spotify?
No,
So,
not yet.
speaking
We're
of
working
that-
on that. We're working
Okay,
on
what do you
that.
mean working on that? It's free and it's instant. Get on
Free?
it. Yeah,
Man,
getting
what
your
the
podcast
fuck?
listed on Spotify is free.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Manic,
What?
what's going on, bro? He's saying free.
Huh?
Oh, you were
About
asking
the
me about Libsyn,
Spotify
weren't you?
stuff.
Fuck
For
are
the
you
live
guys talking
streams?
I don't know.
Live streams in Spotify?
Yeah, so listing only
Bro,
on
do
Spotify.
I have to copy and paste the whole fucking comment? Bro, you said that for the live streams, I'm able to put my whole podcast into the motherfucking Spotify.
Yeah.
He's saying it's free.
To have a like podcast profile on Spotify.
Yes, but if you want to go to more than one place, you should use a paid syndication service.
Oh, so that's the stuff that okay.
Yeah,
Right,
so
you
I'm
know
guessing
what?
that's what he's doing to set it up is paying for a syndication service. Yeah. By the way, you can find the MGTOWN podcast on all your popular and favorite podcasting apps: iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon, and iTunes. Search MGTOWN Podcast on your platform of choice. Or to get direct links, visit mgtown.show/about.
Can you show your can you show the MGTOWN podcast? In the,
I just did.
No, I'm talking about
Yes.
in the chat. Are you able to copy and paste your channel?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm currently signing up for Spotify right now.
Well, at this point, I might as well start making a fucking channel. Shit.
Yeah, so what the way it works, Manic, the syndication will upload and create the channel for you on Spotify, which you can then go and access. You can claim it, right? You can claim, oh, this is my feed with your account, and then you can look up channel statistics and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, does anybody actually use like Apple Music podcast, whatever it's called?
iTunes?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, a lot of people use iTunes.
Still.
Yeah. Man, if you own an Apple device, iTunes is your go-to.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Anyways, here,
are those the only? There's more than that, but those are the two
there's
biggest.
so much more. there's Podbean, Stitcher.
Who
Um,
who the hell uses either of those?
whatever. It doesn't matter. It literally costs you nothing more to add new platforms, but you need a service that manages it all.
Okay.
And they'll charge you the same fee whether you're distributing to 20 platforms or 2. Of course, you want to distribute to 20 because why wouldn't you? It's no extra
Yeah.
work on your part. The only thing, though, is the SoundCloud free account will only have enough upload capacity for your most recent episode.
Yeah,
So either leave SoundCloud off on the distribution list, or before you upload a episode, every week you have to go to SoundCloud and delete the old episode.
Yeah, isn't it like 3 hours worth of content for a free Spotify account, or not Spotify, SoundCloud account?
Yeah, basically, yeah, 3 hours free.
I learned that the hard way.
Yeah. You can get SoundCloud Premium because I mean that is a popular platform for podcasters too. The thing though is because the content may be objectionable, you can also get deplatformed.
I mean, I literally talk about
in that way.
I just talk about video games on that podcast. I should be fine.
Okay, so look, you have someone who talks about video games on a podcast is more likely to be a school shooter than a Jack Murphy Luminal Order. Just saying.
Oh damn!
Oh fuck! Huh?
Well, shit. How are you
Dude.
saying so nonchalantly? Like,
Yeah. You're literally saying I'm worse than Jack Murphy.
like damn. Like,
Well, no, you're worse than a Denver shooter. No one's worse than Jack Murphy. Let's be clear here.
Oh, I'm. That's even better.
but hey, producer Tim, what is your advice when it comes to dealing with weak men?
It can be tough when members of your own family are weak men. Well, here we go. I've got the weakest man I've ever met was my own stepfather, who had to hit women in order to make himself feel better.
That motherfucker.
And he had to psychologically torment all of us, me, myself, my sisters, and my mother, to keep us in line. And then when I got too old for him to control me psychologically, he became too scared for him to control me physically. Because he would never hit someone who could fight back. That's why he always went after my mother.
And
you want to talk about how to deal with weak men?
Right.
Well, the man I called dad for a number of years, because my mother met him when I was very, very young. The man I called dad for many years was also the weakest man I ever knew in my life. So no one can tell you how to deal with the enemies in your own life.
Right.
So the only advice I can give you is you look back on your old relationships, the people you knew, the people you trusted, and don't be silent when you see weak men, because that is their license to continue doing what they do. And your silence is what lets them, it's the same thing that Me Too uses, right? Your silence is the reason they keep offending.
Well, producer Tim, this guy has something to say if you can see it. And she invited him in. What do you have to say about that?
Well, women are terrible at choosing men. But what can you do? You can't replace women. You definitely can't replace your mother.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. Okay, let's keep it real for a second. When you had some dude literally beating the shit out of you, and there's really not much you can do about it, because who knows? Maybe she relies on this guy to survive.
Financially, maybe emotionally. Like, what's her background if she can't leave him, right?
Yeah.
And the abject poverty we lived in did not help the situation, which means we had no resources. We couldn't leave. We literally couldn't leave because then we'd be homeless and starving.
I'm
So
not defending.
at
I'm
least
not,
the wood stove that kept us warm at night was better than the alternative.
right, and I'm not defending a single mother decision. Okay, uh, if she became a single mother by choice, that's her fault, 100%. But at the same time, if she goes with a man, which men, of course, they do tend to pretend to be the good guy. I'm talking about the fucked up man that pretends to be the good guy, and then when he's within that circle, he shows his true colors. And what the fuck is she gonna do? She will eventually become afraid of that dude. You gotta understand. Yeah, we
There were
tease.
no shelters where spec ops. There were no shelters where I grew up. I grew up in a very rural area, far away from big cities.
I tease like women, in my opinion, in that situation. Once again, she brought on herself if she chose to be a single mother by choice. But dealing with a man that pretends to be good and then he turns around and becomes very abusive, I have seen that. I have, and I put the complete blame uh, on the man.
Yeah, so you wonder what advice to give to someone stuck in that kind of a situation. That could have been your situation. It could be your stepson's situation. It could be your son's situation if you are not with his mother anymore. The only real advice I can say is that the greatest revenge on someone like that, the weak man, is to live a good life. Stay out of drugs. Stay in school. School's free, man. When you're as poor as I was, school's free forever.
That is true, man. But when it comes to Big Town Podcast, do you have anything in the future when it comes to that? Any big plans?
Well, my stepdad died last year, so I plan on tap dancing on his grave.
You know what? I'll do the same thing. Not gonna lie.
School ain't free here. Well, high school is. Man,
How
you
is
don't
school
even
not
need.
free?
You do not need a university degree if you graduate high school, and you actually have to. Anyone who puts even a modicum of effort will graduate with the grades needed to go to trade school. Go learn how to be a welder, a plumber, electrician, car mechanic, heavy equipment mechanic, whatever the fuck what you like doing, right? Get the hell out of town. Go to a community college or a trade college or a polytechnical. Get a skill. You'll own a house before you're 25. And that is your best revenge on weak men.
Is he talking about public school? Because I'm pretty sure that shit's free besides lunch. Because you gotta pay a certain type of money for your kid to get breakfast and lunch.
And even if there's a state where you have to pay like some kind of registration fee to go to a public school, it's waived for poor people.
Right. I definitely agree. So when it comes to kids trying to get an education, there is no excuse because I was one of those people. I went to school for free. That's how poor my family was.
Yeah. Nothing red pills you faster than growing up in the worst possible domestic situation.
Yeah,
So
especially the
you will
stepdad
have
shit.
the
That's
red pill when you go to college. And more than any book or any calculator, being red pilled is the most important tool you can bring to college, because then you won't fall for the Me Too bullshit. You won't meet up with this college girl who's scouting out her future husband and has been ran through so many times. She can measure on an odometer how much dick she's taken. All right.
I miss college. College was Sin City in that motherfucker.
And you can have fun there, man. You can get away with shit in college you'd have no chance of getting away with IRL.
But you notice how women, they're trying to LARP like men. They're trying to think that they can just fuck as many dudes as they can and nothing's going to happen to them. I'm like, men have sex like taking a piss. You females get put emotion in the way when you have sex. Like it's biological. Men don't perceive sex like you do. And you act all surprised when you're all mentally fucked up. And on top of that, men don't take you seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
fuck.
if you're not holding the bag for some single mom, or you're not wifing up that hoe in college, the amount of money you will have at 25 would knock your socks off. You go out and buy yourself the most beautiful, F-350 Super Duty, fucking jack it up on, raise the suspension on it, give it to these big old 32-inch tires, and fucking go mudding in the outback with it. You'd have the greatest time of your life, and you're like, why the hell did I ever think I wanted a family or to get married?
Yeah, because I'm be that guy. Hey, pussy is always going to be there. Always. No matter what you do. The puniti will always be there. So whenever you need it, you can all go ahead and pick up a girl, or hell, in some situations you can pay for it. But for the most of your time, you need to focus on what you want to do. Because in the end, who is your best friend? You.
Hey, man.
You are your own best friend.
And a dog. A dog will never leave you.
Dog too. I agree.
Dogs are so loyal. Get yourself, and not one of those bitchy, like, tiny dogs, man. Get yourself a real dog.
Yeah, like I get the German Shepherds or Rottweilers or Pit Bulls.
Yeah, German Shepherds are amazingly loyal dogs, great companions, but you got to take care of them, right?
Yeah.
Now you're responsible for another living being.
Which I do
It's
not
funny, though.
mind at
The
all.
dog is not going to divorce grape you.
Would you feed your dog? I'm going to feed my dog a raw diet. That's what I'm about to do, because that kibble shit, that's
yeah.
not for me.
Yeah. And then
get chicken and all that shit. Chop it up. Here you go, motherfucker. Eat that shit.
And I mean, if you can't do the full monk, if busting a nut really is the most important thing to you, and sometimes you can't ignore biology. Some are better than others at it. Get yourself a doll with a spinning robot pussy.
Wait, did somebody say something? That came out of nowhere. Who said something? Tim, are you reading the chat, or
what?
Are you reading the chat?
Kind of. Why?
Are you responding to the chat?
Oh, no. If
I thought you were responding to the chat. My bad.
No. This is because it can be tough to go full monk. Sometimes you just gotta empty out. You get you retain for too long, you get a little swollen, you get a little weird. And teen hormones are a real thing. So,
well, here's the big thing. Okay, I'm not in chat. You already fucking know. I'm not saying that you can't fuck with a female. All right, I'm not saying to deny your biological imperative, but if you know or you feel like you're gonna go nuts and ignore all the warnings that everybody's been telling you for how many years, how many months, how many weeks, or whatever, definitely go monk. Because 10 to 20 minutes of fun does not equate to 10 to 20 years of child support or whatever.
Yeah. Free Ross says dolls are creepy, bro. But
Nah.
well, okay. For some people, they have a mental block, right? And it's I started out the same way. I was like, man, if you own a sex robot, you're fucking weird. I started out thinking the same thing. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But then go hire a professional.
Brittany Venti walks past you, Tim, and she's like, "Oh, poor producer Tim. His balls are so heavy. Let me drain them for you." What do you do?
Bipolar eggs are low value.
Get away from me.
So you won't let her.
So
you won't let her give you the suck?
I think I'd let her give me the suck.
Hey, but that's it. Beyond
she's
that,
got some nice tatas. Like something to look at.
But when it comes to the dolls, right? I'd rather men mess with dolls than deal with the Western women of today. One false move, a man can go to jail or be stuck with a whole lease and a monthly payment, aka alimony and child support, for the next 18 to 20 years. I'd rather them go for a fucking doll. All right, a doll is no different than a fucking fleshlight.
You telling me that the doll is higher maintenance than a woman?
A doll is lower maintenance.
And you want to tell me that the doll is less of a risk than the skyrocketing STD rate among college women, among the risk of pregnancy, the risk of Me Too?
Yes, a doll is 1,000,000% lower risk than these bitches out here in the West. Yes, I agree.
Economically, it's a pretty clear and easy decision. However, your brain gets in its own way.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Tim. Yeah.
So, for some people, it'll never be not weird to them. So then, in that case, go pay a professional.
Yeah, that's true. Like, paying a professional is way better than paying for the rest of your life. Because you know she's not gonna marry when she gets you for the alimony. She ain't gonna fucking marry. The fuck. So
Jack Murphy seems to dislike me as a guest. I think that's a good thing. If I'm hated by Jack Murphy, I think that's good.
Did he mention your name or?
Yeah, Jack the Cuck Murphy. Tim is the worst guest in the chat. I mean, if Jack Murphy thinks I'm a bad guest, I'm doing something right.
Yeah, fuck Cuck Murphy. Fuck that motherfucker. Like, seriously. The pathetic excuse of a man. And once again, I personally don't give a shit what he does in his personal life. But what's unforgivable is he took advantage of young men and their wallets. That's not forgivable.
Yep. All right, Tim, let me run you through a scenario. You're getting out of the shower, right? You got the towel around you. You walk into your room, and who do you see on the bed? Jack Murphy. It's like, hey, big boy, you got the mighty heavy ball up there. Why don't you let me drain them for you?
Ew.
And then the red hen walks out of the closet. We can do it together.
I already filled with zinc.
All right, so you're asking if I would.
You got to get out of the room.
Murphy.
You got to get out of the room, right? How you gonna do it?
What do you mean I got to get out of the room?
So you got to do it, Jack Murphy.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being the bull. If you are cucking another guy, there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with being the bull.
So you got to do it, Jack Murphy.
Well, how about this?
The only thing though is I'm going to tell Jack Murphy.
You got to do it, Jack Murphy, Matt from Tinder, and Jack Murphy's fiance or whatever.
All right, how about this, Tim?
Oh yeah, I'm not young enough for Jack Murphy. Jellyman's right.
Then the red hen pulls out a strap on. What then, Tim?
That's the quickest way to get knocked the fuck out. What the fuck?
Well, that depends. Okay, so here, no, I've got the perfect thing. So, I'm down with being the bull, but Jack Murphy can't be weird about it because he's gonna ruin it for me, right? If he starts talking or if he tries to touch me in any way, or he's like getting in on the action, it's like, no, go sit in the corner and hold the snack tray like a good cuck. All right, so you take the strap on. You strap it to Jack Murphy's head with the dick down his throat so he can't say a word. And then he goes and sits in the corner. Now, I don't even think his wife is not hot. Like, she is a 6 beers in smash at best.
Yeah, she's like below average or
barely
average, like barely average.
But if they're gonna serve up 6 shots of the nastiest, gnarliest vodka you can find, then yeah, I guess I could probably get it done. How much money am I making on this?
$5,000.
Yeah, 5,000 is.
You think
there better be a video camera? I better have proof.
I don't know. Do you think Matt did it out of pleasure or money? Did
Money.
they pay Matt? Do you think?
No,
they
I
did?
don't think they paid Matt. I think he was
I
desperate to
was
get some
told he
booty.
made. I was told he made money off of that.
Oh,
Poor Matt.
okay.
Did he?
Oh, I'm
Where'd
gonna
you
have to
hear
look
that?
it up just to make sure.
I'm not sure Matt from Tinder made any money. I know Jack said he prostituted his girl out. I don't think it was to Matt.
Well, well, he did come from like DC, so he's got to have some money, right?
Yeetus, thank you for the stream. This just got weird.
Yeah, I saw.
Leave it. Leave it to the guy
3
wearing
minutes
mushroom
in.
face, who's not a real mushroom, by the way.
Sure, Tim.
Yeah, Rishi, the ones that brought it up. All right. And this
Yeah,
is
but I was
actually interesting question.
expecting you to give me a funny answer. But
No, is it what?
It's a failed bit.
That was
It's
not going to be a
failed
funny
bit.
answer. It's a legitimate.
There was no way to make that funny.
Yeah,
like you had
no
set me up to
fucking
just
way.
be Matt.
Yes,
from
it
Tinder.
was. Oh.
What would be the answer, Rishi?
I would expect. Okay, here's what. Let's say Tim asked me that. I'd be like, I'll like, and I fucking jump out of the window. But
You didn't say there was a window.
It's your room. Do you not have,
What if my room doesn't have a
do you live?
window? I
Yeah.
love the dark, man.
Do you live in a jail
them
cell?
There are
motherfuckers.
rooms that have no windows.
Oh, Matt from Tinder says he made $6. Well, good on you, Matt.
Oh man,
Hell yeah,
$6.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to head out now.
All right.
Yeah, Maddox had
Bye,
enough of this
man.
conversation.
Don't
Yeah.
do drugs in front of your dog.
Why not?
I'm serious. I'm
Don't let white
the
women do
humane society on you.
You saw it.
Yeah.
Hey, you think I'm
All right,
joking?
bro. How about you play Security Breach finally, Minute?
Oh yeah, yeah. What happened to that game?
It's still scheduled.
I'm literally waiting for you because I do want to watch you play it. And see if you're actually afraid.
I'm waiting for Star Admin to finish something up.
So you're playing today?
Oh no! I'm not doing anything today.
All right.
Okay, I'll just link my video that already came out today and chill it.
You guys focus on a different video.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
There he goes.
Rishi,
Well,
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you smash Lizzo fresh back from a jog if it meant that Chronic would get all his channels back and the family court is gone forever?
I don't know because
This is
like
killing my buzz.
All right, so listen, Tim. After a jog, like how far am I jogging, bro?
No, she comes back from the jog, all dripping in sweat, and probably
so
got
she's
some
coming
cheese.
back from the jog,
bro.
I don't know, bro. I listen, Chronic.
How much do you love Chronic? Let's put it that way. Would you fuck Lizzo to save Chronic's life?
So you gonna take one for the team?
Save
Rishi?
Chronic's life?
You gonna take one for the team?
To save Chronic's life.
Why won't you pass it out to Manic?
Bro.
Maddox suffered
can
enough.
I?
He probably couldn't even get it up.
I don't know. Bro. It went from get the channels back. It's just like, nah. But to save his life? Like I don't know. Would that
Is
even be
he
worth it?
able to wear a condom?
I don't know.
We will determine that with a coin flip at playtime.
50-50 chance. That's not very good.
It's like you fucking
I don't know.
whole hog.
Would you eat this? Would you do
Hell
that?
no. Hey. Under
You're
Chronic.
just gonna let him cry.
No, he'd come back alive. He's undead.
Rio says, nah, has to hit it raw.
Oh.
Ew. Gross. But I'm saying undead Chronic, he's gonna come back alive, man. He's undead Chronic.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing: you might die because she might just like roll over on you and you suffocate.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Avalanche.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
You see me have a whole siege on the
Oh
bed.
man.
Bloom.
Tim, help me.
My right
I'm
lung.
like, no.
My right lung.
Quickly, rub his cap.
Happen. No, stop. Oh man.
Holy shit, that would be a horrible way to. I can see Lizzo killing somebody. Nah, fuck that.
I'll just say this: when it comes to the Jack Murphy stuff, I think most of it's pretty much dried up and played out, unless something comes out in this fucking press interview. How do you feel about that, Tim?
What?
As far as like funny things, you know what I mean? It's gotten to a point where I think, people, it's starting to like leave the news cycle because everyone's done their videos on it. You know what I mean?
Well, if I've
Maybe
learned
that-
anything, if I've learned anything from Jack Murphy, it's that you can count on him to do the worst possible thing in the dumbest way possible.
What do you think's the next worst possible thing, Tim?
Chronic talked about it. The upcoming announcement, right?
Mm,
And we made some predictions of the kind of things he would say.
yeah, I don't. Do you remember that?
Or was it?
I can't
It
remember
might have
that.
been Drex. Hang on a second. I
Maybe.
forget.
Hmm.
But anyways, yeah, someone made predictions on what Murphy would say, and I reckon that he's going to announce that he's suing Sydney Watson.
Well, wouldn't he sue the quartering though?
That too.
If
Yeah,
he tried?
him too.
Okay.
Which would, and then he actually follows through on the threat, files the court documents, and they go into discovery. And someone's got to depose him. So we learned this from the Vic Mignogna stuff. Half the stuff we know about Ron Toye, Monica Rial, and Jamie Markey would have never come out without the deposition videos. Where the moment we learn that Monica is so fucking sour that she was not given the poster credit along with Vic Mignogna and Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro. So do you think
this
he's
is all
dumb
stuff
enough
that
to know
Ricada
that?
covered.
Do you think he's dumb enough to know that? Because this guy is like from DC, so he's got to have at least some sense, right? He's apparently he's a little bit of a glowy too. So,
And I'm guessing that he probably has the financial resources to file those lawsuits, right? Hire some dumb lawyer to
Yeah.
sign his name to it. That would be the escalation, is that he actually files the paperwork to sue. It may just be the quartering, but I think he sues Sydney Watson too.
would he go after Nick?
I don't know. I don't know. That would be the weakest. It would be so fucking hilarious if he did. Because he's got nothing.
Yeah. Hold up, everybody. Hold up.
I don't even think Jack Murphy's dumb enough to sue a
we're gonna
lawyer.
be talking about the super chats right now. One person donated $10. The Paranormal Soldier. He said Mike Rashid equals Blue Pill Alpha, and I agree 1,000,000%. Mike Rashid is a motherfucking blue pill simp. Like dead ass. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Mike Rashid. So you guys can continue.
Yeah.
So-
Thanks for that super chat.
So
Yeah,
successful
thank you,
said
whoever
the
that was.
feds are looking into the liminal order because of the Denver shooter.
Oh, the feds created
they-
the luminal order.
Yeah, for real.
Anyways, I do think that's the escalation, is that he's going to file a lawsuit. If he were smart, he would never file that lawsuit.
Yeah, but I think he's an emotional.
I don't think he's smart.
He's an emotional bitch. He does things out of like anger.
Yeah,
right.
That's why I think that is the next escalation, is the lawsuit. And oh man, the deposition will be incredible.
For real. But do you think he would involve Chronic at all?
No,
I don't think he want. Yeah, I think so too.
First of all, you have to know who you have to know who Chronic is to serve him. Yeah, he doesn't have the resources. Maybe, I mean, if Chronic gets served at his home address, then 100% Jack's a glowy. There's no way he'd find that
For real.
info on his own.
That's true, but producer Tim, before I let you do your thing, do you have anything for the Warband when it comes to the topic or anything else in general? Do you want to
We
share?
were talking about weak men for nonstop.
Yeah. That's like, do you want to show your channel or?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I posted a link once in the YouTube. Of course, I am the lesser half of the MGTOW podcast. You can catch us out. You can catch us on YouTube, Odyssey, MGTOW.tv. You can support us on Patreon or Subscribestar. Just look up MGTOWN Podcast or check out our very own website, mgtown.show/about. You can also find our merch shop, mgtown.show/shop. I'm releasing 3 new t-shirt designs as soon as they're back from the printer.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, Rishi, how many bottles up you opening, bro? I heard like 3 bottles opening.
Oh man, I'm just moving stuff around. I got 2 empty bottles. over here.
Moving around? Are you
Yep.
sure?
What do you mean?
You're not mixing drinks like a madman?
Nah.
Okay. Just making sure. Producer Tim, are you able to put the link in the chat one more time?
Oh, God damn it.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
one more time.
But, hey, man.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thank you.
Always
for
a pleasure to hang out with the Warband. You know, I like to think that Drex and I are like the black water of the Warband. You know, we're the mercenaries who do all the dirty work.
Bruh.
I can't disagree. I can't disagree with that. You guys pretty much are. Drexel was the one that was able to get Chronic on the what's his name again? Nick
Requeda.
Nick Requeda.
Yeah, he was able to get him on. So yeah, I agree. You know, you guys are pretty much the cover ops.
Yeah, I mean, all of us kind of swim around here with like a couple thousand subscribers, and then we go, you know, we get Chronic on a show with 350,000 subscribers.
Yeah, and this is
We're
why
punching out of our class here.
Yeah, this is why networking is important, chat. It's all about who you know. Just putting it out there.
Thanks for having me on. I probably have overstayed my welcome again, so I will peace out.
I will be doing a stream tomorrow, though, if you want to join.
I'll probably just watch. I got stuff to do tomorrow. I got to write my LSAT exam.
Oh,
so I
shit.
got to study for that.
You in college or you're?
Well, applying to law school.
Oh shit! Oh,
so the LSAT, and I
really
really should study for it.
Are you going to change your name to Lawyer Tim or?
No, it'll be Producer Tim Esquire.
Well, hey, you deserve that title when you get to that point, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, peace out, guys. Stay frosty.
Peace out. Don't do drugs in front of your dog.
Peace.
All right, real talk. You're the last person. Do you have anything else to say to the chat?
I got a funny ass story I should have mentioned earlier.
All right, I'm down.
This just happened a few days ago. So it was New Year's Eve, going out with this chick, and she's always dogged this one like Mexican restaurant that's pretty authentic. I'm real fond of the place, and I slide in there, and kind of looks like some Hispanic families who just enjoying themselves, and I didn't pay attention to anyone there because I didn't know anyone except the staff, but she kind of picked up on someone sitting in the corner. And I think I've seen this dude before, and I'm like in a real small town. So she's kind of like, it was a little bit more physical. She's like touching my face, and I was like, man, she's really throwing it on for some particular reason. And there was some dude, I guess, who's been pining after her for years, like sitting and stewing in the corner the entire time. Like I wasn't really paying too much attention. So as we peel back to her spot, just, kind of getting ready to fucking, smash, she like looks him up on Instagram to show me, and the dude blocked her. Like within like 25 minutes of us getting back, mixing a drink and kind of getting like, situated, the dude had blocked her. And I'm just like, man. And I guess this dude's like one of these muscle bound dudes who he's more stocky, but I guess he works out all the time, posts his Instagram workouts, and he's like, big fucking tough guy. And he always has some cute chick, but he always wants another girl. And I seen his girl like sitting like a table over from him. It didn't even look like they were together. It was some weird shit, but like I'm trying to line up a threesome with his girl. And my girl's like, she's kind of like got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So if I can line up smashing this dude's girl, because my girl kind of like, she knows her like kind of vaguely, but I don't know. We could probably set it up. I'll have to like throw that shit online, man. That shit would be hilarious.
God damn, bro. That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. And the cool thing is like the girl that I'm fucking with, she's more kept. A lot of guys, I guess, there's always been dudes pining after her, but like she's kind of just like always ridded out with certain dudes, like, you know, longer relationships. So I'm just like, it's not that I'm buying into any of her stories, but when I see a dude like that who really thinks he's the man, you know, having a meltdown online and in person, and I'm just you know, enjoying my fucking fajitas, and you got this, and the dude started raising his voice, like talking and like shouting like 2 tables over to someone else, and I wasn't really picking up on it, and my girl was getting pissed. She started like, man, I can't stand like when people are loud in public, but she knew who it was, so it all started to make sense once we saw that he had blocked her and shit like that. So yeah, shit was funny.
Hey, he deserved it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna, cause his girl's cute, man. She's like a thick Latina, and I'm an ass guy, so she fits the bill. I'm gonna really try to finagle it some way or how, but the beta in him may try to kill me, so that's the side that I'm, really considering.
It's all good, man. Thank you for joining the conversation.
For sure. You guys have a good night, man.
Waiting as well, okay? Because I know you've been waiting a minute.
Yeah, I was just installing that TV.
Yeah, yeah, that's a pain in the ass, actually. But definitely come back tomorrow.
For sure, you guys.
We'll be live stream tomorrow.
Yeah, all right, for sure. I'm gonna try to make it. I got a busy week, but we'll see what's going on.
All right, man. Peace out. Hootie T.
Hootie. Peace.
Woo. All right, Rishi, how do you feel about the live stream today?
It's a long show, bro.
True. But was it a good show or
a good show? I don't know. Chad, what do you think? Was it a good show? I think it was a good show.
Come on, man. You're the host.
I'm not the host. You're the host.
You're the co-host.
I'm the co-host. Yeah.
Yeah, like was the stream good, bad? That's up to you, bro.
It's okay.
Damn. I do my best.
I'm just saying it's okay.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
To finish, what I'm going to say is, listen, there's a bunch of weak men everywhere in society, okay? A bunch of weak simp, soy boy, beta cuck, all that crazy stuff. They're everywhere. And modern women, they're not going to hesitate to use these type of men against us because these type of men outnumber us big time. All right. Unfortunately, yeah, weak men, they outnumber masculine men. And if you upset any of these females, they will use everything within their power, especially the weak simp people with the badge, to throw you in jail. The weak feminist soy boy cucks, there are judges that will throw you in jail for a long time. By the women, they're not attracted to these type of men, but they're willing to use them as shields. Because you really think that modern women are willing to actually, quote unquote, fight for what they believe in when it comes to feminism and stuff? If you really think that, then you really need to brush up on your history. Not once I've seen women actually in droves going to fight and die for what they believe in. Okay? They use these simps on their behalf to fight their battles, no matter how small or big. And you need to recognize that in the future. Whether you're a bystander, whether you know the person, it doesn't matter. Because that is your safety on the line. That's your life on the line. If you have to sacrifice your life, you really think that your girl wouldn't hesitate to move on with another man? And even worse, move on with your best friend while you're buried 6 feet under? Think on that, gentlemen. Think on that. That's why I say I hate simps more than feminists, because simps, they're the ones that can actually do some damage to you, not these feminists. These feminists are not willing to die for what they believe in. They don't have the fucking guts. They're cowards, and we all know this. But this is Sir Yeetus and Rishi. Hopefully you guys enjoy the show. And we are out of here. And
Watch out from Jack Murphy. He's under your bed.
Really, Rishi?
He's under your bed.
This isn't part of the plan.
He's under your bed. He's reaching out to you.
No, he's not. All right. He ain't getting my zinc.
Do you want to join the Lumina Order?
And
you can eat out my wife.
Rishi, and
I need.
Bro, stop being weird. Finish the goddamn.
Oh no, I'm not.
Finish
I'm gonna hold the stream hostage. I'm holding the stream hostage.
What is
We can't end without my but and
yeah.